header for it, so the headers cost more than the normal ones. But one will do potatoes and one will do sugar beets.
I mean, they're basically the same plant, right?
So then that one machine will do both instead of having to buy, fucking potato machine.
Yo.
$500,000 and a sugar beet machine for $500,000.
What up? Let's go. Raid night. Bubs and Castle. Part 8. Heroic progression tonight. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. Well, yeah.
All colors. Metallic colors.
I am prepared to die a lot.
Yeah, I like the Homer red. Like on that other one.
That's amazing.
Your favorite.
The fucking copper and burnt orange look. I love that shit.
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite color, is burnt orange. I just make it bright orange to annoy you guys.
No, you pick bright orange and this fucking, what the hell was it? This?
Yeah. Oh, no. Ooh. That's pretty.
You usually go something along these lines.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. Yeah, that's the shit you do. Right there. Just like this.
They're at it again. Spin
No, you go
Beyblade.
orange. Orange is the main color. Fuck, it's disgusting.
Oh, yeah, look at that. The light hits it just right.
No, I can't do it. So what I did do is that header back there that's just sitting there, that's a potato header. That's why I made it yellow.
Potato head.
Yes. So that one, you hook it onto this machine and then it'll harvest potatoes with this header.
God, some of the models in this look so fucking crazy. I wonder if it's just a giant box and then some of it's see-through, or they actually have the detail inside of that.
What do you mean?
They have the surfaces and
It's
whatnot.
full 3D. No, this is full 3D.
So it's a fully 3D rendered model, and that empty space is actually empty space.
Buy offer.
Yes. See you later, cuck.
Buy offer.
It's just silent and offer over there.
What?
Austin's like, they're talking to people in there, and I'm like, it's just undone and silent, or just offer and silent.
Zach doesn't respect his friends. Today I learned.
Also tonight, we'll be listening
Okay,
to
we need to get summoned and get going. You're the only one not in the group at this point.
the
I'm not in the group,
Netflix.
I'm literally right up front of the raid.
These dudes are badass. I heard them a long time ago now.
I'm still spinning while making these, and I love that my character pauses after every single one.
Not on my screen.
Oh.
Okay. Invites started going out later. We got home later than we expected to, and then I was just trying to figure out where everyone was because I went to send out invites and most people weren't online. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? Okay. Is there anyone?
Yeah, I just couldn't get credit for this world quest if I was in the group.
Is there anyone that's in here that's not in the raid group right now? I know Tara was going to be joining us again next week because his paladin was super under-geared and he's going to be working on it, and that way he's not dragging us down in heroic. Kevin and Dunn are still both in the other Discord.
Go over there and yell at them. Come on.
Anyways, we should start running in.
Yeah, go yell at them, Swallow.
Raid leader, go raid lead.
Here's Undone. And we're gonna be going to Artificer first.
They don't truly know me. She just wanna show me. Take it real slowly. She working long hours, taking long showers, chasing down downers over the counter. She cashing in vouchers, screaming out louder. No one around her. Surprised I even found her.
Sorry.
No worries.
Cam, do you have Shadow Core and everything?
I think I'm gonna use my last one last night.
Okay, let me make you some stuff real quick.
Do you have feasts tonight?
Yep.
Cool. I didn't have more on me.
I mean, no. Go get some feasts.
Oh. Starfall before.
I don't even know what a V4 is.
It's just custom indicators you can make. So an element of bar that decreases as Starfall's buff goes down. That's what I'm gonna do.
That would be useful to know when my parents.
I don't know much of the way of making dot leap for multiple targets. I know you can do it. I just don't know about it.
I just watched the
I did too. Yeah, I did too. I watched their nameplates. Running the lighter group today. Oh, nice. Kuriyami.
A lot of people couldn't make it today.
Like I said, Zalden told me last night he wouldn't be able to, or that he might not make it. Cormac was bowing out because he had a job interview or something, or job offer, and it was going to require him to go day shift for a while, and so he just couldn't do the hours. Otra Rig or whatever, the Shadow Priest from last night, just isn't online. And Austin thinks Dakota had something come up, but I haven't heard from him. I tried messaging him.
Well, we have all the heavy hitters here, except for
Except for Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be fine. This, like, with the group we have here, we should be able to still clear.
I think we'll be able to get this King, like with our group comp.
You still get ahead of the curve if you kill her?
Yeah, you get ahead of the curve until the next tier drops. So as long as we finish out Heroic Nathria before whatever next raid drops or whatever, we should get AOTC.
I think Enerva and Heroic is completely.
Yeah, it might be interesting. Why we didn't get her first?
AOTC.
I was able to clear it with people. They made a 40-man raid.
What?
Yeah, we had.
How many bottles were dropping?
There were 40 of us,
How
and
many
we were able to clear it with that. And that was the only time I've cleared it.
How many
until
bottles
then.
does she throw out with that many people?
I have no idea, but we were all full, and I even asked. I forgot what his actual name is. Who's Rory again?
Evan.
Evan? Yeah, I asked Evan. He's like, "Have you ever seen the 40-man raid in retail?" I was like,
He's not in the Discord right now, is he?
"No, he's not."
Well, that hurt.
Yeah.
You're in the Discord?
don't see him in here.
So he's being killed by the stealth clown.
Got a POV.
Did you? Really?
That's green.
Oh, okay.
Still a BOE.
Oh, I got a BOE.
Okay. I'm a
Hey,
harbinger of
me
things
too.
to come.
Nice.
Hey.
So
Nice.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they
also,
are.
They're also worth 180k.
Mine's not. Mine's worth 100.
I canceled my
Oh, did you get one too many?
I got a green.
Holy fuck no, don't kill me.
my God, I just got up here.
They give an upgrade to the armoring and 94 boots. Those would actually potentially be an upgrade for me.
I'm
Healers are dead. Run away!
Oh, bomb. We wipe on trash.
It's okay, I'm a bear. I'm dead.
You're a dead bear.
You know, even if you have Garden Affinity, being a bear doesn't help you necessarily all that much in the raid.
Oof.
Do I have the tomes and codices on me? I have 2 codices on me.
I was gonna say you better.
Also, Tibbs, did you see my screenshot that I sent you?
Yeah, you got it right. You just have export.
Yeah. So there's another issue. It's still not populating the tomes into my group crafting for some reason. I know for sure they're worth making. The tome cost is like
5% from the auction house.
yeah. Well, the tomes were should have been like
I just got one shot.
we didn't reset the trash, guys. We have to like have everyone die. So the trash hadn't
shit.
reset. The trash hadn't reset by the time we got back there. So people are just dying. Yeah.
I'm bringing it to me.
I'm not gonna release it.
Yeah, antically, a lot of people do. There's a lot of people that have a lot of money that buy BOEs, or high-end guilds that sell carries also buy BOEs for a lot of the members.
Are we saying your name right, by the way? How would you pronounce that? That's fair.
That's a good answer.
So it's just resetting.
Cool. Is it resetting?
Yeah.
Can we call you Aunt or Auntie?
Oh
Do you have a
no.
preference?
We're gonna call him Auntie Clee.
What? No, I was just gonna shorten it, make
Auntie.
it easier. Just Aunt or Auntie.
I'm gonna say, hey DK.
Damn.
But no, the reason I was asking Tibbs is that like they had like a 40% profit earlier, and it wasn't populating them into my crafting list. I could get the codexes to populate in, and it still didn't calculate the crafting cost right in the menu there. I'll go over it
It
later.
might be like if the current minimum buyout is different than the one that's loaded in TSM, it might not have updated.
Okay. I'll go
So
over
like
it
if the
later.
price fluctuated enough over the course of a couple hours, you might have had an issue there. I'd have to look at it.
Yeah, I'll go over it with you later. So I set up 3 custom sources, one for missives, one for codices, one for tomes, right? So
Where did you die, Minnie?
On the stairs.
Let's see if I can hit you.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was distracted. I was talking to Tommy.
Hope that hit you.
Nah, it's alright. I'll release.
I can't be silenced, that's good to know. She started casting inside the solar beam there.
So, Shark. You want to be called Shark. I see.
And we're still gonna open up the gate to the right first, guys.
We're supposed to have food on the way, so we better not get to the boss before.
I mean, he's the only person who has A as a prefix.
Oh, I almost pulled that.
What could we do up here? We should be able to.
So it's like the A in shark.
Hoping that we
Shock.
can get Artificer,
Shock.
no problem. I'm actually hoping we can like 1 or 2 shot Artificer.
What is happening? Can we even one-shot the trash?
We actually can't afford for bombs to be going off, and that was a bunch of Sin Bolt volleys too.
I'm just gonna back this ass up.
Yeah.
Back this ass up.
The trash hits a lot harder on Heroic.
Don't notice me. Don't notice me.
Those Sin Bolt volleys will, yeah, just fuck people up. Yeah.
They just kill everything. And they just kill all the ads and then they reset it. I don't know if you can reset ads.
Yeah, what you do is you kill Shriekwing, and then you make sure you have a character with the Shriekwing lockout, and then you can just run in and out, and you should be able to just that's it. Because if you reset instances, it doesn't respawn the bosses, right? Or does it? It might nowadays. How do you BOE farm nowadays?
I remember
because
after the Lich King, you can reset it.
The issue is now you can kill the bosses multiple times a week, right? But you only get to do it once. So how do you reset instances? Do you have the lockout saved on the one?
You just get the set of trash that you want. Reset it. So like, you kill Shriekwing, and then you run in and kill all the trash to the the different bosses, and then run out.
Yeah, the issue is that everyone running out doesn't reset the instance. Now, if you reset all instances, doesn't it respawn the bosses since you can kill them multiple times?
No, I don't think so.
don't
Your
think so?
lockout is still your lockout.
Okay. Just pull the 2 at a time. We'll take the trash slow. Assassin too, but.
Oh my god, assassin.
Oh, thanks, assassin behind from one of the healers. Watch out for the bomb, guys.
Tips was looking out for us.
I was gonna set it off before it became an issue.
Made sure he set off the bomb before anyone else could.
I was gonna do it, and then there was an assassin right there, so I didn't want to set it off and kill Riz.
That is still a potential plan of mine, by the way, for Shadowrun Cam, is to make the super crazy armor body troll that just straps grenades to himself.
And hugs people.
Yup. I built
suicide bomber without the suicide.
Yeah. I built one that can make it work.
There's still 2 more behind us.
Yep. Because I told you, I think I got up to like 43 damage pool resistance, or a pool of like 43 or some shit. So I could legitimately negate it. Or almost totally negate it.
Another assassin.
Assassin. Fuck assassins, man.
Cool.
People starve outside the castle walls.
Someone's got to bid.
As they dance and feast, the jailer amasses an army to destroy the Shadowlands.
We're gonna go kill the trash through the right gate so we can get the mirror.
Valuable weapons adorn these halls. Let us liberate them from the grasp of these aristocrats.
Did Evan say why he wasn't popping in Discord whenever we mentioned it earlier?
Useful for helping you move throughout the castle, mortal.
It doesn't matter to me, it's a boss.
Yeah. I think he's already in here. I forget his fucking Discord name is Jensen. He's just not talking. Heard you mumble something with a bit of background sound.
You talking about me?
Yeah?
Oh.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
I didn't realize you're in Discord. I was like, why is he in Discord?
Nah, I snuck in here at some point.
Agreed.
Okay, that should give us the mirror. Now we'll go clear the trash to Artificer. Then we're gonna like two-shot Sun King, and then we're gonna kill Council of Blood in like 3 goes. No, we have to go Nerva
Oh,
still.
you enthusiastic soul, you.
We can't do Nerva until Sun King's dead. We can't do Council until Nerva's dead.
Yeah, that's it. I realized after I said it.
So from what I heard, we're gonna 2-shot this, 3-shot the
Sun
council, but we're gonna get stuck in the middle.
Yup.
Thanks, Zach.
That's what I'm here for. Oh, I got stunned out of my convoke. No, I got stunned again.
Stun him back.
Fine. I stunned one. You happy now?
You'll never be happy.
Oh, there's a Natharian tracker in front of me. I didn't even notice.
Fine, because fucking Flame Strike and Shifting Power and Flame Patch is a thing. Fuck fire mages, man. Why does Blizzard love fire? Why can't they love frost again?
Fire is cooler.
Someone walked to the end of that hallway. Hey, Tibbs.
Not it.
Someone beat you to it.
Larry, why does Blizzard hate the spec I play?
Alright, this.
Oh, shit! Mage cakes!
I'm a frost mage main.
Well, I'm assassination main, but you know.
Blizzard hates your spec too, it's fine. Even with the flat buff that Frost just got, it's still shit.
Same with assassination.
They're like, yeah, here's this flat number buff. They're like, yeah, cool, that helps Blizzard, but could you,
Why did they just make these assassins obnoxious as hell to fight?
Well, fire will get nerfed because of Mythic Plus. That's the unfortunate part, right, Lowry? Is it's gonna get...
Do you want to clear the balcony?
Don't the flares work on these things?
Let's clear the balcony trash for a chance at the BOEs. Like, fire mages are gonna get nerfed for their Mythic Plus performance because they're actually only like above average in rating.
Can't you use flares on the assassins?
Can you?
I don't know, I'm asking.
Yep. That's what I was saying, Larry. Like, it's only like just above average, I think. And it's gonna get nerfed as shit because of their Mythic Plus performance.
Yo, I need coffee, bro.
Part of why Frost isn't so viable in Mythic Plus is because they fucking target cap frozen orbit like 5 people or some shit.
I keep improving so people can feel it too and go on and fix their lives one decision at a time, one vision, one mind. We're winning this grind. Okay.
I'm just waiting for that assassination road buff. It's coming. I can feel it.
Like, Frost mages were never great at like the best spec at Mythic Plus. They were just okay, right? Some classes got hit by target caps really hard, and some didn't. Balance didn't get fucking touched barely, man. I don't know why.
They got nerfed quite a bit during December.
Yeah.
Their the Eclipse crit chance is no longer high.
Yeah, it was still really high off the legendary, but it did get nerfed some. But like Starfire and Starfall now, I think, are all soft capped at 20. I have to double check. Like, they barely got touched by the target caps, whereas like a lot of other specs got slapped in the face. Watch out for the blue guys. Are we gonna need to reset the boss or no?
I blew cooldown.
Mind them since we're gonna be doing it.
Please don't hit those.
Oh yeah, he can lust now.
Oh yeah.
We got this.
We have a DPS for lost Tibbs, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Austin, Cam, you guys are still be seed runners.
Any difference?
So the only difference is periodically she'll drop stasis traps on the ground. If you get hit in one, you'll need DPS'd out unless you have it. Like mages can ice block out of it, I think. Humans can everyman for themselves out of it. Any CC remove or some total immunities will knock you out of them. Traps can also be cleared if they start gathering up too much with Turtle and Bubble and I think Cloak. So I think
Are we still running everything into melee DPS with Ghost, or
no?
Not in Heroic.
Okay.
Once we get Heroic down, we'll start doing that. That's something we do after we get into, right?
All right.
I also have to drop a cauldron for everybody.
Yep.
Let's reset the boss first in case somebody dies accidentally.
Oh, true.
Christ. Why are you mad?
Terra hit you up? Or did you hit up Terra? Jelly.
I think Terra was joining us again next week because he didn't want to try to go through the rest of Heroic with the item level on his Paladin. He didn't want to do that to us.
His shaman is scared.
I don't see him online right now.
Do we want to go ahead and reset?
Yeah, we'll reset, then we'll drop the cauldron.
Wonderful.
Sounds good.
I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Nose goes for last one out.
Fuck, that hurts a lot.
I'm done. Okay.
Okay. Specs for your single
Man, I
target.
wish I could be a cool cat.
Cauldron back here.
Could be.
And everyone can grab two because we have with the cauldron will be left over.
Grab one, drink it, grab another.
Everyone should grab one, use it, grab another, like she said. The cauldron will stay behind though because we have 14 people.
We can't end up using two and grabbing a third. That doesn't work.
No, if you use two, it just overrides it.
Yeah, they don't stack, so don't be using two at once.
Can't two people just grab two? Yeah.
You only have one in your inventory at a time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got like 5 soul dust on these. Oh shit, never mind.
No, and all my mats from all my tunes are basically on my bank tune now.
Oh, I guess I should probably get like gear enchanted, huh?
Same.
At some point.
Fuck weapons, so I forgot to enchant it.
Knight, do you happen to have a mastery gem on you?
Negative.
Damn.
I was about to say I do, but I can't give it to you.
Do you happen to have one, Tibbs?
No, I don't.
I can make them. I'll just make a bunch of each gem and mail them out to people after raid. Here's a red check for pull. People know we're...
Wait, does anything change?
No, and I'll pull.
Yeah, what else is different about this?
It's just the stasis traps that you have to dodge, get out of.
It's nice to have reference points.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it is.
What are the stasis traps?
They root you in place until you're DPS'd out. Kind of like the mobs in Tierna's Sight, the thing they do to people where they put the roots on them that you have to break.
Oh.
Is this
What do
just
they look like?
It's like a white circle.
They'll be very obvious on the ground.
So
Yeah.
when do they come out? Is it during dance?
Throughout the whole fight, I think.
Throughout that fight.
Okay.
We might have to shift around the floor a little bit, so skull might not always be on skull.
Okay. But we're gonna generally try to keep the portals the same.
So Lowry, can you hero after the first Edge of Annihilation? So after the first big suck, pop hero as soon as it ends.
Face.
Sweet. Yep. Alrighty. And like I said, say Austin, save cloak if you can. Cam, save turtle in case traps start growing to be too cluttered.
Yep.
Sure.
Alrighty. Tanks, it's on you.
Let's go.
Oh, and I need to give you guys assist.
Who's the best for cast a crack in the sprint?
For haste? Charter, I will take haste all fucking day, man.
Gotcha.
Shit faster.
Just pick one of us. It doesn't affect our rotation when we have
First
it,
boss
so you don't even have to tell us.
progression.
On a boomy would be really good.
4,
No, that's what I was saying.
2, 1.
Wonderful. You've been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Those are the traps.
Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. Mind your step.
Dance.
Destruction is
If you get caught in a trap and you deep out, let people know.
DPS the rope. Okay.
Are we going to ignore the shade things, or should we get DPS?
We're doing it properly for now. So we're going to be taking the portals for the shades.
Wait, we're going to the Mailings?
No, doing it normally, so we're going to be using the portals to get away from them. Thank you, Austin.
No problem, boss.
Will I not get hit by a mechanic? Oh my god.
That sure hurts a lot worse.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, damn it. I need to be DPS.
Okay.
2 people need to be DPS.
Careful, guys. Oh, a Stacy. Someone in a Stacy. Oh. And they didn't make it quite out far enough, it looked like.
The anticipation to use this relic is killing me.
It's fine.
Though it will more likely kill you.
So he's gonna have to grab seed.
That's you.
Who's grabbing it?
I'll do it.
I was B-resing him.
Oh, okay. I got it then.
We're gonna want your damage, so.
Mind your step.
Seeds.
You cannot bargain with death.
Portal's a little bit off because I had to mind dance. Oh fuck.
Oh, I got killed by something else. But I didn't see
Oh,
The
that.
did you have
glyph
the
gets,
debuff?
I think, a little faster.
Oh, is that what it was?
Got the debuff on you.
I can grab a seed.
Oh, so many
Can we get an immunity to clear these ones by the boss?
Yeah, we need to get this shit ready.
I already cleared them before. I
And
don't
Cam's dad, he was the other immunity. Oh.
Mind your step.
I'll be res in 2 minutes. If anyone has any immunities or something to break themselves out of it,
I got the seed.
oh,
Trap spawned on me.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Tuck in.
Oh, I got.
Can I get an interface?
Did you have it too?
Oh, it's if you get too close to the other seed while you're carrying one.
Oh, okay. That's
What?
might have been what happened to me, didn't it?
I'll have to look that
That
up.
is
I don't
too
remember
many
that.
traps.
Because one of our
Oh
players.
fuck, I'm in the trap.
Type it.
Sorry guys, I was trying to get out of dance.
That was a good first try though.
That was a pretty good.
So we probably have to just stay out of the AoE here. I don't know.
Well,
Tibbs
I don't
run it
know,
in
or
and see.
maybe they hurt you or something. While you're
no, guys, hit recap. What, Austin? Did you have Withering Touch, Austin, in your recap?
I did have Withering Touch.
That's what killed you.
Yeah, same here.
That's what killed
me
me.
too.
That's bad luck. Okay, because if you guys get Withering Touch, you have to call it out, unfortunately, especially on Heroic, because you cannot run a seed if you have Withering Touch.
What? How did you get that?
It's a random debuff that exists in normal too. It hits so much harder on Heroic.
So we need
Not
back
bad,
up,
not bad.
Run the portal.
I was like,
Other
where are you
side.
guys going?
This way, apparently.
I'm a lemming. I was just following the group.
Yep.
I was like, wait a minute.
I wanted to go back to the rats.
So we need backup seed carriers. Is what we need.
Yep.
And backups for our backups.
Yep. Also, tank that is important whenever you get Glyph to go as far as possible.
Yeah, it hits a lot harder now. So you can't wait anymore.
I know
you
you're
just
slow,
gotta
DK.
go.
I can speed up the tanks if when they get the thing.
Okay. Yeah, it'll help.
Yeah, because I think Undone's just able to jump over there.
We can't all stack in, unfortunately, either. It's not like all the DPS can stack in, because then we're dropping traps all in the melee.
Which makes our lives harder.
Though what ranged can do and what I could do is... Let's get these groups sorted real quick too for you guys, healers. There we go. Since tanks are running to
I wonder if melee can stack.
Ranged, if you want, we were gonna want to be standing on like
Yo, this cool.
skull side
Burnt
or
as
just
fuck.
go off. Oh, sorry. Apparently, I stopped talking. Ranged, we're probably gonna want to stand on this side of the boss until we have to tuck in for seeds. We'll be taking less damage from Glyph on this side. Does that make sense?
I think so, yeah.
Can't Death Knight also anti-magic shell the stasis traps?
I mean, realistically, you can have the boss basically anywhere between skull and square.
The issue is our DK is a tank.
I mean, yeah, I know. I was gonna say just if he didn't need to burn it as a cooldown. Just because like him and Undone have to swap anyways.
Does AMS work on traps? Because I thought, doesn't AMS just prevent dots from being applied? It is a big magic absorb. Yeah, it doesn't work on traps. Oh, it does work on traps? Weird. Okay.
Well, it looked like on my recap that the stasis thing actually does damage to you, and it looked like there was multiple accounts of it, so it might also be a dot.
Yeah. Okay, if it does work on traps, that's up to you, Anti-Clee, because you're already dealing with the taunt swaps and stuff. That's your prerogative if you can do it or not.
Yeah, so if you guys immediately swap or something, and you get back from Glyph or whatever, and you have the opportunity.
I'm just saying,
It's
like,
coming back from Glyph. They're low HP.
I'm just saying, like, a worst case scenario if you absolutely had to make space.
But yeah, ranged. If we stand opposite from Star, like so on, like again, where I'm like jumping up and down over here, we'll take less damage from Glyph whenever they're running it out to X.
So yeah, I didn't think the traps are going to be that big of a deal, but when Dance comes out, it is a deal.
Also ranged, you want to stand away from the melee, because that way we're dropping less traps towards the melee.
I would appreciate that.
Okay.
There's just a lot of traps.
Yeah, just a couple little things that might help us. Because I was definitely standing towards X. And I was definitely noticing, like, that's why I was noticing, like, the Glyphs hitting so hard. Compared to what they were.
I can't cleanse with untouch, can I?
No. It has to be healed through.
Gotcha.
Alright, so who are going to be our backup seed carriers?
Tord and I. And Cam, Austin, just call out if you guys are getting the one next to the boss or the one by X. If you need the backup, just say X needs backup or melee one needs backup or whatever. Figure out a way to say it to make it clear to whoever's getting it. And Turtle and I will say we got it, and if we don't, someone else will have to do it. But at that point,
a big part, I think, the further the tanks can get that glyph, the better. Like, go towards X, but if you can go further, great.
Through the portals?
You can, but it's not a good idea because people are using them.
That's what some groups do. That again, that's up to you. If you see that no one's using the portals or the portals are clear, that's use best
There's really
judgment.
2 times people are actually going to be using it. It's during seeds and during the fixate.
So just use best judgment. If you see that it's clear over there and that there's not another mechanic that's requiring them to use it, feel free. Just best judgment.
It's not the way they explained it in the Ready Check Pull video anyway.
Yep. Different groups do different things. 'Cause like the guild actually tanks the boss there, and they drop X towards the fucking door, like all the way the fuck over here somehow.
Yeah, I mean, people just rotate the room.
Different groups do it differently. Yep. Gonna check and see if it's anti-clear. Yeah. Okay. Tibbs, are you ready?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Okay. Tanks, it's on you.
Oh, it didn't. Must have been half a second too late.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful! I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets. Mind your step! Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. Destruction is guaranteed.
How's the buff damage feel with us over here now, Tibbs?
It's just so much damage regardless.
You cannot bargain with death. Infinite armies are mine to command.
DPS him. Ready to go. There he is.
Fucking fish.
Where's he at?
We got him. We're good.
Looking for him.
He had gone back through the portal.
Mind your step.
Seeds.
Someone's gonna have to grab the one near the group.
Where's the portal?
Yeah, it was just running a portal at the same time.
I didn't make it.
I wasn't. The traps were in the way, and I wasn't able to get around them in time.
Yeah, I was trying to look.
Same thing happened to me.
The portal was in the middle.
I'm gonna go and clear some of these traps.
Thank you.
We're down. We're down 3 and we're down a healer still.
Mind your step.
Let's just wipe this up there.
Yeah.
Choke
Also
me,
on stealth.
daddy. Ooh.
Oh, Melissa.
Go stand in
I'm
the
gonna stand on
seeds.
the seed.
Also, I'm trying to think, like, any other way to see.
You cannot bargain with death.
I got this, guys.
Oh, he
That was
DPS'd you out of
that
the
was
trap.
good. I just couldn't find the portal when I dropped down the seed.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get it out there far enough, so.
That wasn't my. That was probably my fault.
I don't.
Yeah,
That
the one
works
that
on it.
No, I know the human Rachel does. I do not know if the PvP.
That would be
Yeah.
funny.
Yes, Kiriyami. That's what whenever that's what Rengrave was doing. You can cloak and clear the traps that way. I forgot that we have a second rogue now. So we actually have 3 clears.
We got this easy.
When you cloak, you just want to walk through multiple of them as long as cloak is up, rather than just using it to get yourself out of a singular trap.
Yeah, so when it gets cluttered, you'll use cloak and run through a bunch. And I guess you're not saying you're talking aloud, but yeah, just try to, if you see someone else doing it, try not to do it at the same time.
Wait, why is that?
Because the traps are all close enough that one turtle or one cloak is realistically able to clear pretty much
almost all of them.
Yeah.
So we don't want to use more than one.
Monks have something they can do, but I don't know what it was. I saw one monk clearing a bunch of traps one time. I don't know what they did.
Was it this thing?
It's
I
your
can
free.
Hector's Lust too.
Yeah, it's your free. It's like your blessing of freedom, essentially.
Yeah, I could free them out. I can free them, and I have human racial.
Yeah.
Maybe I could try clearing. I can only clear one then, I think.
With the human racial. Yeah, like I said, they were doing something. They weren't able to clear many. They were able to clear like 2 or 3. I don't know what they did. I haven't brought it up. I just know what the rogue one is and what the hunter one is.
Yeah, I think I'll try to clear some of them then.
Also, early in the fight range, there's no reason for us to be stacked in close. We can be out and about. That it gives us a lot more room to work with for the traps. Like, if we're closer to max range and we inch in as traps come in, it'll make it easier is people have to run the portals out, if that makes sense. The further away we are, the more leeway we have.
Have a codex, please. I don't want to take virtual for this fight because there's really nothing else to handle it.
Where are they at? Where are they at? I know I have them. There. One of my 2.
I can make a bunch.
Okay. I have the stuff to make them on the other tune. I just wasn't as prepared as I meant to be today. I did a bunch of shit like in preparation for raid, then we got home super late.
Yeah. We got caught up at my sister's.
Iron Bark, is that what you're...
You know, I'm actually gonna just try out Spirit Shell for this fight because for like the runes or whatever that the tanks do, I think it might help a lot.
Oh, Icebound Fortitude? Yeah, that's a... I don't know what you're trying to say, Antically. But he's yeah, range, like if we step further out we stay, we can kind of move forward as traps drop, and it gives us more leeway rather than being all over the place. Yeah, I have no idea. I'd have to look it up. Like I said, it wasn't something that lasted very long. He was only able to clear like 2 or 3 with it. I'd have to go back and watch a recording of it. Sean, are you ready? Sean?
Ah, sorry, I said yes, sorry. I forgot I pushed the talk on.
Okay. Yep, work your tanks, it's on you. Oh, the feast just disappeared. Ah. He has his own food.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get the timing down on the pre-cast wraps.
4, 3, 2,
Pro chef.
1.
Wonderful. I have been copying athletics on live targets.
That I am.
I'm trying back here in the kitchen.
Mind your step. Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. Destruction is guaranteed.
Dreams mind control.
Fuck.
Sorry. Just dumped 3 star surges into you.
Alright,
Almost just got steered into a trap.
Oh shit.
Mind your step. Destruction is guaranteed. Infinite armies are mine to
Ghost?
command. The anticipation to use this relic is killing me. Oh, it will more like
Stage 2.
I came back too early.
mind your step.
Siege up.
Oh shit, I got stasis. Somebody grab it. Next turn.
Suck in.
Okay, you're gonna be grabbing that one. He's dead. After the next traps drop, we get someone to clear. For the next ones.
I can clear the next ones.
Okay.
Oh wait, I thought it was a seed.
Seeds are out.
I got you.
Thank you guys. Okay, suck in.
Oh fuck. These people.
Well, if you have them. No, I'm dead. We're down 3 DPS. Probably B-Res, full Velociraptor.
I got it.
Oh, Steve. Thank you guys.
Oh wait, I have the withering touch. Get something.
Oh fuck. I'm not making that. Oh, okay.
Suck in. Suck in.
That was close.
Yeah, it was. Well, we got it.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I got you up, Cam, because you have turtle in case traps start to.
Oh, no, I'm dead.
I was taking so much damage.
Yeah, Tibbs died.
Yeah, I had withering touch. There
Okay,
at the
do
end.
we wipe it up?
Healer down. We have a res in a minute. We'll try to hold it out.
Okay.
I can onk, but I don't.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
just
that's
too
out of
much
mana.
DPS.
The healers are almost out of mana. Yeah, we'll wipe it up, guys.
Healers. I don't
Be in
know
the big suck too.
on your raid
Yes.
frames if you have the targets that have withering touch on them. They take a fuckload of damage, so you need to keep a special eye on them.
It ticks on me for 7,200.
Yeah,
and it
I got
ticks
hit with
every
my
second.
self that round as well.
Should I switch to healing for this part? This for heal this part?
Yeah, I might need to. There's no DPS rush.
Yeah, I think I should just switch to healing.
So we can take it slow, definitely.
I can try to switching to holy because I'm more comfortable on it too.
Even if you switch to holy, just looking because your death killing wasn't bad there, we still might want the extra healer because again we can over heal this fight, take it easy, and move on. You know.
Yeah, there's no DPS check, so we can always just take it slow.
Plus, those speedy bubbles are probably helping the tank, right?
Oh, right.
If we have since we have 4 healers, I could also do like a lot of them. I could still do one of the seeds.
which would leave a DPS on.
Yeah. That
Like
would
I
be
said, if you
helpful.
guys know how to set up so that you can, pay extra special attention to your withering touch people.
Yeah, I see the debuff on my side screen. I try to like put all of my hots in them at the same when that goes on.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Turd, if you want to grab the seat I was grabbing, and I'll back up for you.
That's
I'm having to
the
spot
that's
heal
the
them,
one
I fuck
next to
with
the boss, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm spot healing, I'm not raid healing, which is unfortunate.
And then Zach, do you want to be backup still for if one of them have withering?
My class is literally pure raid healing.
Yeah, without healing touch, druids are borderline incapable of spot healing nowadays.
In the Rast, we had flourish, and basically the cast time turns into like 0.5 seconds. The more hots you have on them, and it has the same. It basically had the same healing as a healing wave from Shaman. That's
Okay.
what made them good tank healers too. But
Regrowth is pretty good, but it's just not as good as old healing touch.
It's a lot of mana if you.
Oh yeah. I know. I watched your mana during that Sun King fight.
I even innervated like the first 7 seconds.
Oh my
of
god, that sunken fight was just a fight between
Also,
us to see who could get more
also,
HPS.
again, healers, remember, call for an innervate if you need an innervate. I have an innervate. The first one of you to call it will get it. Don't be
Zach,
greedy.
you need an innervate.
Don't be greedy with it, but like.
Oh shit! I have it.
Because I know, like on Tibbs, if he gets an innervate, he can just spam fucking chain heal or whatever on the group as needed. So.
I've got my symbol of hope and a potion on me, so I should be good. I've generally been fine on mana for most of these fights. I'd probably be better on tips.
I can also Iron Bark every time Antically gets Glyph of Destruction.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Say well. I don't know what they did, man.
Tibbs, what's the name of that debuff?
Withering touch. I can give you an idea if you want.
Isn't it basically if you get the seed while having that debuff, you'll get damage? I think that's what that seed. That's what that debuff does. So if you have Withering Touch, just don't grab the seed and it won't do any damage to that person.
No, it
does
it kicks really hard.
Withering Touch is a random target. It just because we only have 14 people.
A lot of people are getting it.
Yeah, there's gonna be about 2, and I think sometimes it can cap at 3.
Okay, gotcha.
But usually it's 2-ish people.
I'll hots them. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. I'll do a ready check. Sorry.
Yeah, in normal you don't even notice it.
I'm just adding the debuff really quick to my grid here.
Okay. Oh, do you also use grid?
It's nature damage.
It took forever for me to move to grid 2 because setting up grid 2 felt obtuse as fuck.
Can't cleanse that, right?
What's the name of the the ID? Sorry, Tibbs.
I put it in chat. 340863.
As soon as Evan is ready and Undone is back from taking his leak, we'll be good to go.
The other thing is if you got personals and you see you have Withering Touch, that's probably the time to pop them.
And yeah,
Like
Sewa.
if you have damage reduction.
And Sewa, like worst case scenario, you try it, it doesn't work, you human racial out of it and avoid the rest of them, right?
Damage reduction on Discipline Priest? Don't be ridiculous.
I think he's asking about Withering Touch, not the traps right now.
Yeah.
Human Racial definitely works. That's what I had to do. I was wondering for diffuse magic for the Withering Touch, whether it has like if people like mind games me, I can just diffuse the mind games back. But I don't know if I can diffuse Withering Touch onto Artificer.
I doubt it because it's nature magic.
That's true.
I mean, I think nature damage is magic damage because like technically like I think all mage spells are magic damage, but that's frost, fire, and arcane damage technically.
I mean, it's worth a shot, definitely. But
I'll save my those ones.
Alright.
Is Undone you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So then if Evan's ready, we're good to go, Tanks.
I'm good.
Okay, it's on you, Tanks.
I'm seeing those shields come up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful! I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Here, beside
Mind your step! Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. You cannot bargain with death.
I'm just gonna pop this up.
Die together. You cannot bargain with death. Mind your step.
Oh no, I'm stunned. I walked into a trap.
Infinite armies on
They're out.
line to command.
And I'm fixated. Awesome. Dope. Yes, this is what I wanted.
Keep
It
you
broke me
there.
out of the thing though.
Broke you out, is it?
You cannot
Who just pulled me into another trap?
You were no longer mind controlled, so no one could have pulled you.
Rhea's got mind controlled and pulled her.
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I got yanked into a trap.
Mind control, he's in the back, guys. Gotta say something, Sean.
Is he no longer mind controlled? Are we good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Body, I'm like, there's no way.
No, there was a way. I got wings and I was pulled.
Innervate on Priam, please.
Innervate. Okay. There it is.
I got the seed.
Fuck! I got hit by tear.
Oh,
fuck.
fuck it, there's a spot. There's a spot.
It wouldn't pick it up for me for some reason.
It's a wipe. We're down 2 healers, tank, DPS.
No, I'm still in. I can still
No,
beat this one.
we're on 2 healers and the tank.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Oh wait, I didn't cancel my.
No worries, man.
I'm just teleporting back and forth between the two things. Just while I'm in my pod.
Everyone hug the seed real good. Everyone hug the seed real good. It'll get you.
Practicing.
Or practice, that works too.
He's hugging the seed by practicing. It's fine.
Yeah, so what happened to me there is I got pinched by Dance, and I ended up walking into a stasis trap because of it. And then I got fixated, so once I got fixated, it pulled me out of the stasis trap. But,
We DPS'd her out of
yeah,
that.
you guys were DPSing me out of that, and then apparently Sean also got mind control during that, because then I got yanked immediately into another stasis trap. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck just happened to me, but it was some bullshit.
That's okay. This is just a warm-up boss.
So, Evan, I would love to. However, if you notice, I can't.
Wait, really?
Cannot dictate where in the group they sit.
Really? Oh, okay. That seems
Unless you know of a way to do it, Tibbs, I do not know how to put the tanks next to them. I can't rearrange the existing group.
Wait, what?
Okay, like, how do you rearrange them? Because he was asking if I can put the tanks next to each other. Do I have to just put them in the order I want them in?
Depends on which
I can try.
which add-on you're using.
I'm not using for managing groups. I wasn't using add-on. I was using vanilla WoW interface.
No, I'm talking about if you're using grid or something.
There you go.
Oh no, I just have to put them in the fucking order that it wants them in.
This is perfect. Thank
You can't. Yeah, you can't. I couldn't just rearrange it.
If you use Voodoo, it does it automatically.
Yeah. You see, he's not talking about for on my end. He was talking for like where they sit in the group, like position.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If you use Voodoo for your grid or whatever, it does it automatically.
Heal bots superior.
Grid.
That's what I use. is
No,
Hellbot.
I was using vanilla WoW UI for that. Tips hit O, went to raid, and was rearranging them in there.
Oh yeah, I know you can do that in there.
I've just got the groups, main tanks, and healers.
Same.
The diffuse magic does not diffuse Withering Touch back onto Artificer.
Damn.
Unfortunate. But it does reduce my magic damage.
It's damn funny though.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get this guy down.
It just takes one clean pull, right? That's all it ever takes.
Yep, and we have the idea down. It's just a matter of executing it.
We're getting there. We're close.
There's
Yeah,
been a
we'll end up
couple
getting it.
points where it's just like suddenly the raid takes half its health, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
That's glyph. If you can time it right, you can prevent a lot of that.
I think it's tranquility.
5, 4,
You know glyph is
3,
coming.
2, 1.
Oh, I messed up my free cast. Fuck.
Do that 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, 4's too early for me. My haste is high enough for 4's too early.
Really?
Yeah. I'll pull a second early.
Let us see the legends which read it true. Destruction is guaranteed.
I got my salt.
Those fuckers are quick.
You gotta be using the portals.
Oh, I was.
Oh, I was talking to Sean.
We got
I
a
got
portal
stunned.
on
I got
Sewa, and Sewa's trapped.
Uh,
Stasis. It's placed in a weird spot.
It's still be fine. Just be careful, guys.
I tried to DPS you, but then the stasis spawned. I already used my thing.
No, so yeah, for people trying to dodge ghosts, they move a little bit faster in Heroic. Use the portals.
Oh, like I said, they book it.
You can still technically avoid them, but it's a lot riskier in Heroic. It's just not worth it.
You cannot bargain with death. Die together. Mind your step.
Thank you, Anticlear. Tank out. You'll be fine.
Okay, phase 2.
Ghosts destroyed my rotation.
Mind your step.
Can we get some of the traps near the portal that's close to the boss cleaned up?
What happened to you, Sewa?
I tried to break someone out of mind control, but then a trap sprung, and I already used my raid clear trap earlier, so then I died during the stun.
I res free him.
Okay, I'm gonna go clear all those real quick.
Thank you. Oh, fuck. I just stepped in one under the boss.
The war beckons.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Mind your step.
I have withering touch. I can't take seed.
Somebody
Okay,
needs to
see
take
close,
seed.
see close.
I can, oh,
Somebody get it.
he's got it.
Thank you. Suck in if you need to.
Another B-res for another minute 40 healers, so be careful, be aware.
Triangle now?
There's gonna be a trap right next to the portal, so be careful. Right next to close portal. Oh fuck. That's a wipe.
That
That's a
went
wipe.
off right in the middle.
We're down too many people. The seed go off here. We're gonna give the seed a big ol' hug.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, Anti-Clee, if you just run it out, I'll power word shield you so you can get out a little bit faster when you don't have Wraith Walk or whatever.
What happened was Anthony got stuck in the trap.
Ah, I see.
With Bliff, yeah.
Something that
Because that trap was placed in a really bad spot.
like all ranged, including the healers, we all want to be on the same side. All melee, you guys want to be on the same side of the boss. We control where traps get dropped that way. Like,
Just mark me.
yeah, I can do that.
This fight is chaotic enough.
It's.
I mean, you stand up against the wall. That's what I've been doing.
That's it. We keep getting.
That's what I do.
Oh yeah, we get.
Yeah. The only issue that brings
have
is you
people
get pinched in between the dance if everybody's standing up.
Because we have people keep dropping traps over near the portal at Star.
Yeah, but that's just because the DPS are right on top of the portal at Star.
So
how does the trap mechanic exactly work? Does it so it's not a random? It's not randomly spawning.
It is.
So
oh,
do
the
you
trap's
guys want
random.
It's a, so DPS, stand on the opposite side of the boss from Star. Tanks have the boss face Star. So melee, you'll be on the back of the boss.
Okay.
Like where I'm standing here. In
Yep, and you
ranged,
guys are going to be behind us.
ranged are gonna be back here.
Alright.
Tank's gonna, which means for seeds, we might have to tuck in a little bit closer. But that way when Tank's dropping Glyph over at X, we have less of the raid taking as much damage, and that means we should not be dropping any fucking traps at Star.
How I see it, like you don't want to pass the line from skull to left.
Because if so,
Yeah, skull to triangle, that line there.
and obviously Tibbs, Preem, Sean, if you guys need to get closer to like green or whatever to heal up the tank that has Glyph, whatever. But we want to minimize our time out there, you know what I mean? Because we want to minimize our chance of dropping traps out
Yeah,
that way.
that side is the tank side, and people doing, you know, mechanics.
I don't know. Are you? If you guys are waiting to taunt the boss off before you run with Glyph, just if you get the Glyph, just go. Then wait, then the boss can get taunted back.
Yeah, and
I don't know if you guys are doing that or
DPS
not.
just don't chase.
I'm fucking tired in advance so he can run out.
Okay.
And he can run out.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. DKs are slow.
No, it's alright. No, we already talked about it. It's good.
Yeah. But yeah, so if we have all the DPS on the one side of the boss, we should be on this side of the boss. We're also going to be mitigating, and all the healers, a lot of the damage from Glyph as well, because we're increasing the distance between us and Glyph. It makes it easier for the healers to heal us because we're a little more grouped, and it means we're not going to be dropping as many traps randomly. And of course, healers, if you need to get close to the tank taking Glyph out, do it, but then just try to return as you can so that we're not hanging out there. We minimize the number of traps that we drop out there. Farron's now saying that it might be Anticlia, not Anticlia.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just like Andronicus.
No.
Range, make sure we're backing up. That we're not dropping traps next to the melee. But more room to move than they do.
Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. You cannot bargain with death.
Bitches. Come on. Come on.
Thank you for clearing. This helping glyph damage, by the way, healers.
A little bit. I mean, it's not. It's just so much damage. It's tough to tell.
Infinite armies are mine to command.
I swear to God, if you want it, then you got to get it. Cause when I'm on my deathbed, no, I will not regret it. You only got one life, one shot, don't let it slip away. Today, get up and make a big
What happened to the last pull?
You cannot bargain with death.
Seeds. I saw seed.
No, that you saw that ability.
The anticipation to use this relic is killing.
Traps opening up behind DPS here. Be careful. Thank you for clearing.
Your step. You cannot bargain with death.
Thank you.
Get ready to tuck in if we need to.
Have to go back.
More opening up next to melee.
Remember, range, you want to be standing back.
Die together.
We have more space back here.
Destruction is guaranteed. Mind your step.
I got stunned.
To die is your only value.
Okay, just get me out of. I'm in pod.
I got it.
Seeds.
Thank you, Kim.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Tuck in. Mind the trap behind us.
Did that one go off faster, Evan?
I'm gonna take these
I
out.
just fucking got punched to death.
Oh no, you died over there.
No, I died to extinction.
No, mini did.
Oh.
I died to glyph.
But Wither took you down, and then Glyph killed you off.
Destruction is guaranteed.
She didn't have Withering Touch on her recap at all. She didn't have Wither.
Saw it on my screen.
Mind your step. I hope this wondrous item is as lethal as it looks.
In a minute, we can res a healer.
If we can get past phase 2, Withering Touch stops going out. Which we are past phase 2. Oh, Conda was supposed to go to green.
Oh fuck. Well, we're all dead. Maybe.
We can stack
Nope,
some
yep.
healing roar.
Roar.
Got it.
Roar.
Oh, it's
Nope.
still too much.
No.
Yeah, no. The pulse stronger in Heroic.
Yeah, I hadn't realized that the
And we-
poison swapped.
And we would have heroed right after that, but this is dead pull. You don't think so?
I can do it.
Play it
Keep
out.
doing it just for, yeah, play it out just for mechanics and shit.
Yeah,
B-res.
Yep, B-res and 8.
I have
Res
to
a
trap.
healer.
I have to leave.
This is gonna kill people right here.
Oh, that's
Glyph
right.
is about to hit.
And then, yeah,
That's in the center. That's not on. You guys aren't gonna be able to go through
Well,
that portal.
maybe.
res,
I don't know what side you can hit it from.
res Priam. Res Priam. He has full mana.
You cannot bargain with death.
I wish you luck, Evan. I wish you luck, Turd.
Mind your step.
That portal was dropped in the center, not on green. You guys might not be able to take it.
Oh, no, I got him.
Oh
God, oh god. But it doesn't reset your momentum in the same way as it does in normal.
Yeah, that's way faster.
I got hit by mechanic after mechanic this fight.
At least it looks like.
Yeah, at this point, definitely just wipe it up.
Yeah.
Just died something.
At least we got to see part of that.
Next pull, next
So,
pull.
Evan,
I've
did
never
that-
done this mechanic.
A lot more annihilates as well.
It's just we don't have the DPS, so there's more time between. She's just getting more of them off because it's lasting longer. What? That extinction got both of us. Did that one go off faster?
I don't know. It felt closer than it usually was.
Yeah, it's like we both went to walk forward and just died that one time.
Make sure you repair if you need to.
It's just 400 gold.
Just 310 gold. Hidden cost of raid night.
Would help you out, but I'm not on that server.
It's okay, we got this, guys. Like I said, it's just we're making it further. It's just the one clean pull. Did traps feel better that pull?
Yeah, they absolutely did.
I just got hit by I got portal, and then right as I got back from portal, I got seed, and I would just keep going back and forth the entire fight.
At that point, especially with the other healers dead, it's just call for someone else to take one of the traps at there, one of the seeds at that point. Because you were the only healer alive for like a good 30 seconds there.
Yeah, I was getting portal still too, so I was going middle. And...
Yeah, I was waiting to accept the B-res until after Glyph, but then it wasn't there anymore. I don't know who got B-res.
I called for Priam because he had full mana. Because he had died earlier in the fight, so he had full mana and presumably full cooldowns.
I had everything left too.
How many boss we can get down? We'll probably get this one dead. And then maybe... Well, we have Sun King after this.
I think we might actually set up a CD rotation for Glyph during phase 2.
Yeah, it'd honestly be super convenient if melee and range could stack just for Glyph, so I could hit everyone with barrier.
And again, ranged. If we stack further back, it makes it so traps aren't as problematic for melee when they have to dance. We still have a lot of range that are sitting within like 10 yards of melee.
I think I kind of do that just because I need to make sure some wild growth goes to the melee.
Well, healers have to move around more, right? There's not really a reason for, say, Cam, Lowry, and I to be up there.
It's the big Glyph is the big white circle that shows up around the tank, and then you see him run off towards X. When it explodes, it hits the entire raid. And the further the tank is, the less damage it does to the raid.
Yeah. That's why we want all melee to be on the same side of the boss. So all melee is going to want to be on this side of the boss, so be stacked on. Matt, did it remove your marker or did I not give you a marker?
Fucking huge damage, mate.
I don't think you gave him a marker because of the fact that we decided that melee was going to stand over here.
I feel like we're tanking the boss further back than usual because you guys are doing a lot of adjusting for
seeds.
The seeds.
So what we have to do is, since we're changing where we're tanking, is realistically, we either have to drop. There's a couple of reasons for that. Is normally we had all the range stacking over, like kind of over towards where the boss is, and we just stack them closer to star when seeds went off, because of the seeds that we're taking. Because since we're not moving the seed at door, stacking on this side means we have to tuck in more. So, but the flip side of that is, if we were to switch what seed we're taking, we run into the potential of the tank getting hit by seed. Do you know what I mean? We don't have a large.
Getting hit by the seeds anyways, aren't they?
No.
No.
They'd be dead.
Yeah, seed hits so much harder. It hit me for 53k.
Okay. Burn a cooldown.
So realistically, like ideally we dedicate 3 people to carrying seeds, because then we don't even have to tuck in. We have a lot more space to play with, but we're too small a group to be able to dedicate 3 people every time seed comes up.
Music.
That's where our issue is.
There is a timer that tracks glyph on Bigwig's screen. On DBM as well, I assume. It's on Bigwigs. You might actually have to tick it off, because some, like on Bigwigs, it's dedicated to the tank. And so there's a tick box that says tank only.
Okay.
So turn off the tick box that's for tank only, and it'll show up on your bars.
Got it. This is a book. I could feel it.
But yeah, so in that range, whenever we have to tuck in for seed, I'll try to pop roar or something, but just be watching out. Try to tuck in. And whenever you guys are dropping seed, just make sure you drop it further back. But I know that's not. Actually, though, you guys are fine with that. Never mind. Ignore me. It's the one at the door that's getting us.
Yeah, that's why I was asking why we didn't move up a bit.
We can do it, because then the whole raid's closer to glyph too. But we can probably, with the 4 healers, do you think we can afford to move the whole group a little bit closer, Tibbs, or no?
To where?
So basically move Skull to a little bit this way.
Yeah, I actually already moved it over that way. We could do that. Yeah.
If we're doing that, we could technically move glyph a little bit because we're moving Skull closer.
Yeah, like the guy running glyph will be able to get further out because we move forward, and then we're still basically doing the same shit with running our locations portals.
And again,
I mean, I'm just putting X out there. You just want to get as far as you can.
Yeah, like if you can't reach, don't know that you're not going to reach X.
Yeah, it's just the directions to keep people.
Yeah, no, Anthony, we know you can't reach that, but that's just like
go that way.
just run. We need 3 flask.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not a good tell with that one because alchemy. And theoretically, Zach should be paying attention, but
I'm talking about other things. I had a minute left, so I still saw it up there. Okay.
And then you guys just let me know when that flask runs out.
This should give us a little more leeway with seeds. This does mean the glyph's going to hit us all slightly harder, and so that means melee. It's even more important that we're staying on this side of the boss. If you're on the other side of the boss, like, yeah, I don't know.
Good.
Yeah,
got it.
Thank you.
There's the shields.
The healing feed
5,
strikes again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. You've been hoping to test these relics on live targets. Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. Mind your step.
I got
Yes, DPS the trap.
Sorry, bad.
Nice, I lined out Spirit Shell really nice at that time.
Talent's working out.
Yeah, it felt good.
You cannot bargain with death. Mind your step.
Save your CDs for phase 2.
He already used it.
Infinite armies are mine to command. Now wake up. You got some shit to do. It's a scam, I don't care. You got some shit to prove. Cause right now you ain't got nothing that big to lose. So get your ass to work and don't you dare hit snooze. Can't stop this. You cannot bargain with death.
Kill him. Kill him.
The war beckons.
Nuke the road. Okay, we're good.
I have to dot those people, by the way, guys. It's harder on the healers.
I don't really have any control over that.
Some people do, some people don't. It's a general
Yeah, I don't
statement.
have control over that shit either. Like, I'm not gonna
Not attack.
put rip on someone, but
Should we save CDs for something?
Yes.
can we have someone clear out some of these traps soon?
Destruction is guaranteed.
God, that withering touch is
Nope,
insane.
thanks.
In.
That roar helped.
There's another trap right next to melee. Be careful.
I already used my CD for the trap.
I'm gonna pop Tide after this.
We're doing awesome, guys.
Tide
Keep
down.
it up.
I got that glyph plus withering touch on me was just a death sentence. There was nothing about that I could do. I popped
Seeds.
Is it phase 2 yet?
It is.
Yeah.
Tuck in.
Yep, seeds are phase 2.
Yeah, I got withering touch on me.
Mind your step.
just gonna go bear form next time I get that fucking debuff.
It's like a 15-second debuff, dude.
Oh fuck, you're right.
A couple of traps behind melee, so be careful.
Destruction is guaranteed.
We're at phase 3.
Okay,
I can convoke here.
Okay, so we're putting condom on green instead.
Yep, don't make the mistake I made.
And on green.
And
Not in the center.
not on center.
Yeah, on green.
Clear the traps.
Okay. Do you have turtle to clear, Cam?
Yeah.
That would be super helpful. Thank you.
I have tranquility.
Okay, who's getting first floor?
Not me, not me.
No.
I got it.
No,
I hit a fucking trap. No.
Don't follow the boss. Don't follow the boss out. This is gonna be sketchy.
Okay.
I have 30 seconds. Do not follow the boss.
We can do this.
Hero.
Don't follow the boss.
he's
Don't
out.
follow the boss.
Do not follow. Do not follow.
Stop following.
Condom to green.
Condom to green. Bring the boss back if you can, please. Watch out for the stasis traps.
Tranking.
I'm helping healing. I'm done.
You cannot bargain with
Hero in 4. Who got it? Or not hero, res in 4.
I got it.
Get him. Someone else roar.
Wait till after this. Oh shit, there's a trap in the way.
There's
tanks.
He just walked back 20%. We can't. Down 3 healer.
Yeah, Spirit Chill mitigated 150k that fight.
Don't follow boss.
15%.
Wait, Papa,
Take damage.
I don't have roar.
Neither.
I'll just have to time it.
Time it, guys. You got this. I'm dead.
Yeah, so you want to if we don't like
don't release. I think. Oh, never mind.
Don't rely on things like roar carrying you out. It could just delay it. Whenever the hits like 2 seconds left on the cast, go in.
It's less than 2 seconds now.
What's actually casting it? Does it just show up on DVM or is there actually mob casting it?
She's cast. I think
It's called Annihilate.
Annihilate.
I think it's on DVM and I think she's casting it both.
So
Oh, it's on Bigwigs at least.
we need to save a trap clear for right before that phase.
I agree.
2 people died to traps in the Annihilate.
Yeah, that's why earlier I was asking if you could clear traps because he was about to cast it.
Yeah, and Cam had just cleared traps, so I wasn't sure who else had the ability to.
It's also why it's important that we're not standing out that way ever. Like
you need to be near the edge of the room.
Yeah, because if we drop traps to the center of the room, it makes it harder for people to take tears out to these edges, and it makes it so that unless we have a trap clear available right there, people might die to traps during that third phase. We do not want to be in the center of the room.
I mean, I think we should just save a trap clear for right before phase, or when phase 3 hits, because there's about a 15-second delay until Annihilate hits when phase 3 comes on.
What health does Artificer get to for phase 3?
35, I think.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Because I think it's just below 70 for phase 2, and then 35 for...
35,
30, 35, I don't know.
35 or 40.
Yeah, it's 70% and 40%. Yeah, phases.
Okay, then we'll definitely save a trap clear for them. We'll just have to be careful in the meantime.
And again, just don't be standing out that way, guys. Like, and
it might have been dropped by like a seed carrier or something like that, so who knows.
That's also a possibility, yeah.
There's not a whole lot they can do about that, but I think we just need to save, like, Cam, just save your shell and clear right before, or right when phase 3 hits.
Again, I'm pretty sure the boss casts Annihilate as well on top of Bigwig showing the timer, but I think in the big circle there it slowly fills in, and when it reaches the edge it also detonates. So it's just watch your timers, watch whatever you have to, and just just time it. That's really all there is to that one, unfortunately. Bigwig's timer works great for it on this one. It's one of the few timers that I actually trust Bigwigs on right now. For some reason, the timers in this raid are fucked. Sun King's the worst offender.
Yeah. Well, in this fight, the timer on seed is on the first seed is delayed by like 3 seconds.
Same with the first ghost.
Like, it's really, Bigwigs calls it super early, which is really hilarious.
It's funny because Bigwigs is generally, in my opinion, the better of the two, but for some reason in Nathria it's having a hard time. Yeah, I'll call it to dive in. I'll call it when I'm running in, at least that way.
Even if you're dead, it would really help if you could pay attention to that to help people.
Yep, but that means, so whenever I call to run in, you guys need to make sure you're running away from it the whole time. When I call to run in, you turn around and run into it, and then turn your camera away and go to being running away again. I'm not just saying let it pull you in, I'm saying run into it. Just as a clarification point, whenever I'm giving you that call out.
My bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
I remember getting too drunk with my best friends. I remember getting fucked up with my girlfriends. I remember drinking all nights on the weekends. I remember wishing this night would.
Let us see the legend is ready and true. You cannot bargain with death.
Mind your fixates.
The war beckons. Mind your step. You cannot bargain with death.
There's a trap right next to the last portal, the faraway portal.
Be careful, guys, when you're going through it.
Armies are mine to command. You cannot bargain with death. The anticipation to use this relic is killing.
Okay, we've
Phase
got
two.
phase 2 back.
They kill you.
Watch the stasis trap next to melee.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
DPS,
stasis.
DPS stasis.
Mind your step.
See,
You cannot bargain with death.
Oh shit. That's that time.
You got it.
Get ready to tuck in.
I'll see it's much better.
Dropping tide. Oh, take it.
I'll be res them. Yes. Get that?
Bargain with death.
So, Zach, you said you're getting his seed then?
Res them.
I put a
Okay,
side
cool.
to the right
Trank,
of
trank,
Conrum.
trank, trank.
Okay. I just got back.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were carrying.
I got salvation.
It's out.
Save it for after this one.
Seeds. Good job, guys.
No, sorry, on that one there, we didn't trank.
Get ready to tuck in.
Cannot bargain with death.
Oh. Yeah, motor going off.
The war beckons. Mind your step.
Guys, stasis traps, please.
Is your only value.
Okay, stand and shit. Wipe it up.
Destruction is
And healers, again, he was calling like save cooldowns for phase 2. He'll be calling them out.
What the issue was is that Turd was taking a seed at the time.
I
I
know.
I was doing the portal.
Well, that part was fine. Trank went off in
that's
time. Like I dropped tide for the first one, and then you tranked for the second one.
mind your step.
But yeah, you shouldn't have to drop or pop any cooldowns whatsoever during phase 1.
I just pop flourish. That's all I pop.
Flourish has got like what, a 40-second cooldown or something.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were gonna get tranked off in time, so I just popped salvation.
I'm basically using Spirit Shell every time he uses Glyph of Destruction, then I have it up.
So that's a what, a 3-minute CD?
1 minute.
Oh, that's only 1 minute.
Yeah, that's it. It's technically his rapture, I think.
Yeah, Divine Hymn is 3 minutes, and then Salvation's technically 5.
If you use salvation early and then use it again, but it's not. If you the issue is in this fight's not long enough, so you only actually get 1 salvation off in it. Or
Yeah.
you should only get 1 salvation off in it, so you're gonna want to save it for when it's needed. And if you're gonna pop a healer cooldown, make sure you call it out or ask if it's needed first. Especially during phase 2. Like normally you guys are fine, but like since you guys are trying to save and utilize cooldowns, if you're gonna be using one out of
Just
turn,
do it this way. Are you actually carrying seeds every time, Turd?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because we were overhealing the fight, we had him carrying seeds to make up for the DPS.
So
on it.
there are times where I I put down portal, and then I go back and then grab a seed, then go all the way back. So I sometimes do double. I do 2 trips.
I got hit with portal 3 times in a row that last fight. I got condom, dropped it off, came back, and just got hit with portal again.
Basically, all I do is I put down my efflorescence, and then I grab the seed, run away, and then when I get back, put down another efflorescence. That's all I really do. Because I do have Night Fae and cat form, so I can do it. It's possible.
We had him running seeds because we were over healing the fight and we were trying to make up some of the DPS difference on that. For that we weren't having a 2 DPS run seed and over healing the fight because that lowers our DPS in phase 2 a lot.
Look at all of these skeletons over here.
Need like 3 more DPS.
Mm-hmm. Well, with the Ben Dakota, I don't know where Dakota is. Ben was out tonight, but he had told me in advance. We had to bow out for real life reasons.
Hey, but the bright side is once we all get this one down, since there's less of us, when all the slackers come back and they don't know how to do this fight, we can fucking teach them. Or leave them dead the entire time.
There's only one difference though, it's the stasis traps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like I see Terra's online now, but his damage wouldn't really make the difference here. He probably just died a glyph, unfortunately. Or Withering Touch.
He's on a shaman.
Oh. I'll ask him. Oh, he just logged into a shaman?
I don't know, I just saw he was on OJ Shamson.
Asking. Because more DPS would definitely help, because we're... Okay, he said it's not geared enough for this still. It's only 188, so he'll still get chunked even more by the Withering Touch than we are.
188's fine. That's still like, he's gonna hit 30k health.
I'm asking how much HP he's got.
I mean, it's a combination of Withering Touch and Glyph, and they just get hit so hard.
Tibbs, he only has 26.5k health.
But when he gets in here and he's got 40, he'll have like 28, 29. Like 188 is fine for doing heroic. It's absolutely fine. Like ideally, you're supposed to go in at like 185.
I mean, realistically, ideally you go in at closer to 195 since normal drops 200 gear.
Yeah, but ideally you're going into heroic the first week or the second week, and you're not going to beat 200.
That's for
veteran raiders, maybe.
Yeah, different groups.
I've been stuck at 204 for the longest time. I can't even remember the last time I was below 200. I was just been at 200. I haven't been getting any.
No, he says he's good tonight. He'll be here this next week, Tips.
Any DPS is gonna be better.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, like I said,
Is it
we
though?
had to bow out. Ben had something going on, like he gave warning, and the only one I'm not sure about is Dakota. I don't know what he is right now. But it was just a couple of things had lined up. I'll try to do more recruiting. Unfortunately, one of them didn't show back up, and
it might be one of my last few pulls. I just got a message from work that they might need me coming at 6 instead of 7, so. I can do a couple more, but I probably won't be able to go much later than that. We just let someone go, it seems, so I need to apparently cover for them tomorrow instead.
2, 1.
Boom.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets. Let us see if the legends of this relic are true. Distraction is guaranteed.
Rip Celestial alignment.
Mind your step. Distraction is guaranteed. Infinite armies are mine to command.
Oh, I didn't need to wait that long.
Get ready for phase 2.
The anticipation to use this relic is killing. Though it will more likely
Watching
kill
proceed.
you.
Be watching for withering touches.
Jeez.
Mind your step.
Speeds are out.
Distraction is guaranteed.
Got withering touch.
I can put this on you.
The war beckons. You cannot bargain with death. Mind your step.
Advance.
Seeds.
Distraction is guaranteed.
Good, Frank here.
Die together.
Popping him.
Mind your
both.
step.
Cage just said he was talking Trank, Sean.
I hope this wondrous item is as
Phase 3.
as it looks.
That phase.
There's no traps in the way, so we don't need to clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna just save it.
There's a trap behind melee.
Knight, you got first door?
Yep. Almost fell asleep. Here we go.
Look at the placement, so you're gonna have to go to the other side. Shit.
Everyone go in?
Oh, can't make
No.
it.
Oh!
Oh my god.
What happened?
Trap.
It was too far away.
A bit too far.
It was, yeah, on the other side of the thing, so we couldn't get to it.
So we got sucked into the center, but not into the portal.
You cannot bargain with death. The war beckons.
So if anyone can clear.
That healers in 4 DPS, 30%.
We got
resin.
this.
We have a res in 15. Are you gonna need the third healer tips or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh, there's a station trap right there.
B-res undone.
Well, that woke me up. I almost died.
You cannot bargain with death.
Oh, fuck me. I walked into that.
Mind your step.
We move slightly to the right, so we don't have traps. Got roar here?
No roar. I don't have it.
Run in.
Somebody's in a trap.
It's. Dude, we still have 1.8 million to go. It's 4 DPS up. You can try it, but
You cannot die.
2 DPS up. Yeah, wipe it up.
What do you mean, Knight? I got this.
Marvelous.
Son of beach.
I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies. They're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy. You gon' see what's left of me.
We had that. Just don't mess up with one of the traps. We just do that again. Traps placed right. We win. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that was it. The teleport was in the wrong spot. Is that what happened?
Yeah, it was a tad bit too far.
It was on the other side of the weapon, so we couldn't get. So
we all just got trapped in the center of the weapon. We lost 4 there.
That's 2 healers and 2 DPS.
I think this is the
This is the one.
We're halfway.
AOTC.
Sun King the one shot.
We're halfway through. I'm gonna call a break, guys. That way people can use the restroom.
I think after this pull will be the one I end up hanging out on. I'm sorry.
We could do a pull before he leaves.
I know Minnie's already gotten up.
Yeah, that I'm gonna have to call it. Thanks. I gotta get up in 5 hours.
Later, Sean.
Peace.
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
Take it easy, man.
Thanks. Sorry about that.
Stopping searching, yeah, it's burning. All this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay. I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright. I'm just barely getting by, but I'll tell you I'm just fine. So you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet. But those words they'll regret, 'cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end. No. Destiny. 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 Destiny.
Back the holy discipline shit's just too much to manage for me. I'm just not as comfortable in this fight. Canada rest, please.
Destiny. Destiny.
Oh, it's break time.
Deep down, I know I'm a fighter. Deep down, I know my desires. Everybody thinks that I'm just a liar. They don't know what I got inside ya. I'm not one to fight fire with fire. I'm the type who never lets me get tired. Mess with me and they never will find ya. Yeah, people tell me I won't get it. They don't know me cause I'm cold winning. Always in the ninth, I closing. It's always in my mind, don't know quitting. I'ma be the one that blows up in it. You gon' be the one that shows up missing. I'ma be the one that knows my mission. You gon' be the one with no ambition. I'ma make you take it all back. You ain't never gonna get me, man, I'm too fast. Call me the juice, that 40-yard dash. Always look forward, no, never look back. I just spit the truth, better listen to my facts. Get me up in the booth and I put them on a blast. When I spit the truth, they all listen to the facts. Got nothing to lose, so I
less, and the pain's not an act. No, it hurts real bad, but you have to attack what you want to attract, or you're gonna look back and regret what you lack. Everybody knows that's a fact. Yeah, I just want my words to impact. Yeah, I just want my words to outlast. Yeah, not sorry if I put you on blast.
They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the inside. If you knew what I could do, you'd watch your backside. If you knew what I could do, you'd stay in at night. I'm the type of dude you don't wanna fuck with. I'm the type of dude enough is enough, bitch. I'm the type of dude who never gets complacent. I'm the type of dude who knows he's gonna make it, I'll make it. Can't escape from my thoughts like a black hole. Can't escape from these thoughts and these assholes. Too many people feeling entitled. Too many people staying idle. Man, I work every day for the title, and I'ma get it, that thought is final. The way I think you could say is primal. Kill it, be killed, I'm your rival. I don't lose, no. I'ma be the one they choose, though. You gon' be the one they lose, ho. Way too busy hitting snooze, bro. I'ma be the one to rise up in it. Never gonna fall, I fight till I get it. Always staying tall, got pride, I'm grinning. I don't really think I'll ever find my limit. And I know that they all wanna hate me, but they see me on the climb, so they wait, see. If I make it, then they just might say, B, you been doing so good, brother K-Lee. I don't wanna hear your words, all the fake shit. Now I want my day, wanted to be patient. All the same people, never been complacent. We've been working hard, man, we on the same shit. I'm not just a sinner, I eat you for dinner. I'm not a beginner, I'll paint you a picture. I got a guitar and they play that shit every day. No, I was not that great, figured out how to play. Learned how to change to be, learned how to rap and sing. Passion is everything, loved it throughout my teens. 10,000 hours, so I could be fucking king. Hand me the ground or just get out my fucking ring. They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the
Does anyone know how to get a second details window showing up?
Yeah, you just go to, you tell it to create a new window. So you, oh, I'm trying to find it again. If you go to its settings, there should be
Yeah, you open it up on the right side. There's a bunch of buttons and create window. There's right there, window control on the right side of the main options screen.
Okay, detail. Open option. So options, and then what?
Create window. It's kind of like middle right of the main options tab.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden. It's not very well. But you'd think for something that would be used a lot, it would be better.
Yeah. Thank you.
Since we have 3 people who can clear traps, do we just want to assign people to phases for doing it?
That's tricky because sometimes the traps aren't as big of a problem at the same time, right? Sometimes traps are dropped in places where they're not actually problematic.
We definitely want one still available for phase 3.
Yep.
But
we're gonna
other
leave
than
cams
that,
for
it's
that.
not a huge deal.
If after that, it's
I was
use
just
them as
thinking
needed.
for the sake of trying to coordinate it, you know?
No, I understand where you're coming from. It's hard to give you an answer on that because, like, I could say tentatively you on phase 1 and Kurogami on phase 2 if you guys think it's needed, but that's gonna be a very subjective thing on your guys' part, right? Because I know, because where I personally stand, I don't have problems with it, but that's because I'm way back. So
Yeah, it's an issue for melee DPS
So that's-
pretty much entirely.
yeah, if you want to handle it phase 1 and Kurogami can handle it phase 2 as needed.
And then we can have like Cam on standby for the emergency stage going into 3 in case we need to have things cleared.
Yeah, that way, hopefully the floor isn't too bad going into stage 3 anyway, so Cam shouldn't need to burn it right away. And we don't have to worry about, like, directly coordinating it, because I'll just clean mine up, either as phase 1 switches into phase 2, or, like, before then, depending on it. Oh yeah, and of course, if anyone, you know, notices problems, just feel free to call it out and I'll just grab it in phase 1.
I've definitely been calling it out if it seems like it's a little condensed around the melee group. But if there's only like one, I'll normally just say, "Hey guys, watch the trap. It's pretty close to us," you know.
Yeah. I was just thinking for the sake of making it so that we don't accidentally overlap, because I'm feeling a little gun shy about using it, worrying that someone else is going to pick it up.
That's fair.
Yeah, like just handle it during phase 1, and then Kirigami will have it during phase 2.
Yep, sure thing.
And if anybody sees that it's getting crowded, definitely say something. The only thing... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna switch back to Holy for this fight. I'm just more comfortable on it.
I was actually gonna ask you to do that.
I hate to ask for another Codex, but I have Apotheosis on right now, and I kind of think that Salvation's better for this fight.
Salvation is better. This will be my only Codex.
I could. How much time do we have? Okay.
There it is. We don't have a Warlock, so.
It's just like when we did this on normal.
Yeah, that last fight was just 100% my fault. I fucked up the portal placement. I didn't realize we were in phase 3 already.
It's all good. We'll try to
Alright, I'm back.
call it out and remind the comment goes to triangle and stuff. We just didn't call it out that time. We're all working on it.
I'm sending out a couple of messages to see if I can nab a person or two.
I was literally just like so fucking focused on like just playing discipline like optimally.
Thanks, mate.
It's a lot of focus.
This seems really hard. Don't you need like gamers and shit? To, like set up the way for its scamming?
Yeah, you have to. Well, you have to time exactly when like you know that raid damage is coming. So it's really about just timing your cooldowns, and like you have 40 seconds cooldown worth of like charge time on your Power Word Radiance, which is like your main like raid like damage prevention.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, just timing that with like every boss is just like a lot to keep track of.
I'm back.
Right.
Firstly, Holy is person's damaged. I cast Big Heal.
Alright,
Back to
ate a piece of pizza.
Unfortunately, I'm not really getting a hold of
Got some
people,
green tea.
so we'll probably have to go as we are.
It's definitely possible, that's all I'm saying.
We're getting close. We're just tripping right at the finish.
Yeah, because we've made it to phase 3 multiple times at this point. It's just getting it down. We'll have a really clean one.
Dude, sorry.
Anticleer's not here yet.
He's good. Make sure you get your food buff, Turd, Priam, and then tank sits on you.
Can I get like a 15-second pull time?
Trying to pre-mending people.
Flash concentration.
Easy peasy.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Okay.
Easy peasy, Anticleer. We're gonna one-shot this. We're gonna one-shot Sun King. A one-shot Nerva.
I thought we discussed that it was Anticlea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful! I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Mastery. Boo.
behind the bombs.
I'm on you. Hex someone.
That was really shitty. It spawned me, or put the ghost right next to me. I couldn't even get to the portal.
Destruction is guaranteed. Infinite armies are mine to command.
God damn it. Yeah, there's a lot of traps clustered right there.
I haven't had a trap spawn on me once.
It's been on us every time.
Don't jump this night. Let range deal with it.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not that big of a mechanic for us to deal with, to be honest.
Yeah, for us it literally takes up most of our spot to sit.
Yeah.
Say that, but I don't know
Because
if
you
you
have
saw.
to cluster up specifically in a spot, whereas we just whatever.
If you saw what happened to me, Cam, I'm actually in the middle of a bunch of traps.
Oh, I saw you
are
with the thing. You were
phase
zigzagging
2?
all the way through.
Seeds.
Seeds.
Get ready to tuck in.
I'm gonna drop Tide after the
I'm
next
kind
one.
of sad about that convoke because they didn't have a rip up on the
I still have
motherfucker,
some.
but
I still.
Oh jeez.
it is what it is.
Thank you guys for clearing those traps.
Yeah, I did drop out pretty well.
Yes. We got it, guys. We got this.
Yeah, I've salvation.
Oh fuck, I got trapped.
Come on,
Okay, stack. Tuck.
No, I'm gonna save my shit
Yeah,
for.
trank after this next one.
Traps behind melee. Be careful.
I'm dead, so I can't clear.
We phase. Yeah, we have V-res.
Okay, so we're in phase 3. Condom goes to triangle.
Condom to triangle.
Watch out for traps. Fresh traps behind melee.
2 people.
Night portal. Night.
Yep. Oh wait. What the?
Yeah, night. Fine, it's just the same thing, different spot. Careful though. This can be
I
bad.
got first roar.
Wait, why were you calling my name?
Because you had the portal on you.
Oh, did I? I've had
Yeah.
triangle on my head the entire time.
No, you had the portal on you that time.
Oh.
Yeah.
It might have glitched out.
I think I was focusing on the person that was in the trap.
I think so.
I have a B-res for the other healer in a minute.
Yep, portals. Quantum's going to triangle. Zach, do you have roar for this one?
I'm dead.
Okay,
I died
never
to
mind.
the
I have roar.
placements.
Okay, sweet. Also, did we hero?
It's too
Wait
late
till
to hero.
after the thing.
Okay.
Wait till after the next
It
discard.
already happened.
Here, it happened. Alright, guys.
Got roar.
Focus on staying alive.
If you have to, run in. 17%. B-res in 7.
Yep, 7 seconds.
B-res preem in 7.
Have salvation when I come up.
B-res preem.
Save it for a glyph.
B-res
Got him.
preem.
Yep. He's up. Portals. Watch.
Don't
Don't
follow
follow the
tank.
Mind your step.
10%,
I
guys.
don't have roar for this yet.
Oh, no,
Personal
So you
speed
guys
boost.
have to
Anything
be
you
careful.
got.
Anything you got.
Watch for traps in the middle.
Means you have to do the timing part. Just run away from it. Run away from it.
Keep running away.
Run in.
Oh, ran into trap.
Oh, it's glyph with that.
Yep. I'm dead.
Recover. Try to recover.
6%.
Call personals.
600,000.
You guys got this.
Stasis trap.
Can you guys bust him out of trap while you're doing this? Cleave him down. We need him free. Portals. Get portals in position.
400,000, guys.
Take glyph. Beautiful. You guys got this?
Oh shit, I got trapped.
Again, tips.
I was trying to run over and heal.
Come on, Turd, you got this. Let's go.
Popped personal speed boost.
DPS nail on motherfucker. Let's go.
150.
Run.
Get in the portal. Get in the portal.
Good shit.
Kill it.
Kill. He's almost there, guys. You got this.
Smack his nuts. Let's go.
Big damage. Big damage. Big damage.
30.
20.
20.
Big damage. Big damage.
Nice.
Good fucking
GG.
shit. Good fucking shit.
Also, Tibbs, what was up that fight, man? You got hit by like 4 traps. You got hit by
2 traps.
You got hit by a ghost.
Like 16 traps.
I got hit by 2 traps and a ghost. I couldn't do anything about the ghost. It spawned on me.
Good shit, guys.
They don't actually consider active for the first second. The moment you have to fix it, you gotta move.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
it spawned on me. Like, so I was here. The ghost spawned here.
Gamer.
Alright, I'm still calming down.
You're good. Thank you. I'm gonna help start rezzing people too. Oh, we got it.
That's
Sweet.
what it is.
I got the bag, baby.
You got the bag?
Progression boss down.
Yeah, I didn't get anima either. I got gold. I got 75 fucking gold for that shit.
No anima. I'm taking a look at that ring. Give me a second.
18. I guess I don't want that anyway. Fuck that shit.
Can you actually trade that? You have to have 2.
Oh yeah, Austin, do you have a 213 ring?
You have to have 2.
Yeah.
You only have to have 1, I think, Tibbs.
No, it needs to be a gear up for both slots. I can't.
What the fuck do you? Yeah, you do. Legendary ring and a tooth. What the fuck?
Got 213 ring, not this week, but last week.
Well, looks like it goes
That
to
was awesome,
Sayla.
guys. Thank you guys for following instructions and not falling apart the last little bit there. You guys really pulled that through.
Okay, now we try to do Sun King with 13 people.
With 3 healers.
Supposed to be only 3 healers for 15 people.
I know. I think that is. I'm double checking the mechanics. But I'm
Who's
pretty-
talking? They're fucking really
Oh, the fiends. You don't want the fiends to die all at the same time. Or you don't want melee to be there when the fiends die. The fiends explode when they die. 3,800 damage to people within 7 yards. So just healers have to be cognizant of when the fiends are dying and where they're at, and melee have to be cognizant as well.
Phase 2, he'll fire strike in random directions too. It's not always hit the tank anymore.
Who's doing that normal?
It's a heroic thing.
Yeah, well, no, Tibbs, like if you look through the thing, it's not just a heroic thing. It's a normal and heroic. Oh, Blazing Surge. Oh yeah, Blazing Surge. It doesn't. That's weird. It doesn't have it listed as a heroic mechanic until you click into it.
Oh shit, I realized that I actually had that ring, but it was a lower version. But the version I had was socketed. Didn't realize it was worse than that.
Did you equip it yet?
I did equip it. Sorry. That's
I'm gonna trank here just in case.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, you can put a socket in that one.
Yeah, just farm stage, yeah, easy.
You have to become friends with venereal disease.
Holy shit.
He fuels their darkest instincts, forging them into weapons to
So
turn.
yeah,
Hey Zach, you know what I just realized? You keep dying. I think every single time that we did Artificer, you died. What's up with that?
That whenever I died there, it was the portal placement fucked me up.
Oh, that last time? It was the portal. It wasn't.
I used the portals and it was too close because of where
Let's see
I
here. We
dropped
wiped
it.
what 10 times? What was your other excuses for those?
I mean, everyone else died those 10 times.
You died.
Those were all.
We all wiped. You all died too.
Yeah, he's like, you guys died too, says the one who spent
That's
like
not true. I
2/3
think-
of the fight dead.
Yo, you sus as fuck.
I think the priests might have died more than me.
True.
Poor boy.
Pretty sure you were dead pretty frequently.
Honestly,
Pretty sure I'm the deadest.
I'm
If
pretty
you're
sure
a
I'm gonna go
druid-
back and watch through Knight's stream.
if you're a druid,
We
you
also
can
have
actually...
to alternate sides on this because the fire is not
Yeah,
disappear.
and it is
sorry,
important.
Turd, what were you-
It is important to fast pull the shade to the corner as the result. We do not want to be dropping fire in the center of the room. When the shade drops, we want to get him to purple as fast as possible for the first shade phase. Because the longer we linger in the center and getting there, that fire is not going to go away.
Also, one of the groups that I did Sun King with that had a problem here, they always put fire on the pedestals. Just make sure to put fire in pedestals.
Oh yeah, huh?
Oh yeah, good call.
That'd be a fucky problem.
Mm-hmm.
So does he always drop in the center of the room when he comes out for
Yes.
the phasing?
Yeah, it comes down on
So
snow.
you want so
Okay.
tanks need to get closer to where they're supposed to be and try to taunt them over as fast as possible. You want to, unlike normal, where we're not worried about fast pulling him, in heroic we want to fast pull him to the corner.
Okay, and then for the next time he drops down, I'm assuming we're taking him to square instead.
Taking him to square instead, yes, and we want to try to move up the wall. But
Yeah,
we-
utilizing the entire room.
yes.
You're gonna have to make sure, like, you have to pay a little bit more attention to the whatever
And
sunstrike or whatever the circle thing is when we're moving over there too.
Yep, and the random frontal or whatever is whenever he reaches 100 energy. If you're watching him, he'll hit 100 energy and then do the random frontal.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then as for the rest of it, Bird, are you in balance affinity?
I am in balance of
We only have 3 ranged. We're gonna try to just slow and boop the Phoenix away and DPS the shade.
Just Haymaker the Phoenix Zach.
I don't know if Haymaker works on it, but Typhoon does.
And you want me to slow it too?
Yes.
Yep.
But we're gonna be because we're such a small group. We're gonna be focused on DPSing the shade and just keeping the Phoenix away. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it was a net upgrade once I enchanted it. It worked out, guys.
We get 1 pull and then we're gonna have to drop.
Cauldron again.
Yep.
Who gets Ursol's Vortex?
Resto.
Actually,
And me if I get Resto affinity.
Ursol's Vortex. If you Ursol Vortex the ads, the one that teleports to people, once the moment they teleport, they go back to the vortex.
5,
Interesting. I'll switch to Resto affinity after
3,
this.
2, 1.
Remember, we want to interrupt the occult, force them in.
Got that one. Who the fuck am I attacking?
I'm not. I just realized.
Do you want us to bleed?
Bleed.
I'm bleeding.
Another interruption.
And then do you want the next set to bleed right away or after
Yeah.
the smash?
If they start immediate, actually, Yeah.
Wait it.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
we're slower.
smash.
Yeah, because we're slower than on normal. On normal, if they start immediately, you can get away with it. On this one, it's you'll have to do it right after.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Smash.
Okay.
We have assassins down, cultists.
We're gonna have to take it easy a little bit here.
Okay.
There's the smash.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Focused on the assassins. Return to stone.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Make sure you're not standing right next to the melee. Die. Be careful. Don't have a lot of range, so it's difficult. Vanquisher down.
Get this Vanquisher to about half, and then we're gonna push through.
Wave of.
Oh, we got
Infusers.
Infusers.
it's coming down, I think. Oh no, not quite.
Hope not, because we have infuser.
Do you have people on the other infuser?
It's low, but Vanquisher's half. Infusers are basically dead.
Let's push him if we can. Let's push him if we can.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do
Just
not
got another
allow them
wave
to
up.
interfere.
Infusers.
Fuck.
We get back-to-back infusers in Heroic.
Assassin coming down.
We got
Yeah,
infusers.
get finish.
Infusers.
He's coming down.
We have to
need to clean this up fast. Take him over the corner.
Take him to the corner fast.
Keep
Drop
walking
him
to the
tied.
corner.
Back in.
Take out the Vanquisher. Stack,
Get
stack,
that in,
stack,
get that
stack,
in,
stack,
get that in.
stack.
How did he not die there?
I don't know.
I'm dead. I got meleeed by the shade.
Yeah, I did as well.
I just wipe it. I actually fucked up something really badly in this fight.
Yeah, I pushed healing too fast on the Vanquisher. It was still at like 70% or something like that when I casted Serenity.
It was
That
just
was
'cause
fine.
the second wave of ads came out.
Yeah, the infusers came out. Didn't expect that.
I fucked up because I didn't have focus on Kel'Thas, so I had to manually press buttons to heal him.
And remember, for Ember Blast, we need to be stacked in. For the Shade phase, everyone needs to be stacked on the Shade's ass. Everyone needs to be stacked on the Shade's ass for Shade phase, because Ember Blast will kill you if you are alone, and if like only 1 or 2 people try to soak it with you, you're gonna kill them.
How did you survive that, Kuro? Did you use like some
Cheat
CD?
death, probably.
Oh, cheat death.
Yeah, cheat dead.
Yeah, cheat death definitely procced. It definitely procced. So yeah. So yeah, you want to be stacked in on the Shade's ass where everyone else is with that, and people will get in the circle, and then it will just drop fire and the damage gets split. I get a tome, Tibbs.
I have tomes on me that Tibbs gave me previously. Yeah.
That's for a tome.
I couldn't pour as much healing into Kel'Thas as I could. That fight.
Can you immune the soak with like cloak and shit?
I think so, but you want to call it out.
So like if you have an immune, you can just run off to a corner somewhere and fucking drop that off by yourself.
I'm pretty sure, but if that's your guys' plan, you have to call it, because otherwise people are gonna try to. I'll drop Cauldron.
Yeah, I'll drop Cauldron in a second. The only issue that I could see with that for the fire thing is, does it still drop fire afterwards?
Yep.
Yes.
So we would have to be really careful about the placement with that, and so that it doesn't line up where we're planning on walking later.
If you're planning on using an immunity, just try to drop it on the wall with the stairs. So like where I'm jumping around, or on the other side. Don't jump
Cauldron
on the
right
side of them. Does that make sense? Because like Cam Turtle obviously is an immunity So you can theoretically do it. Like, it is something that can mitigate a lot of damage during the shade phase if people want to try it.
Everyone grab one, use it, grab another. And that comes down to your comfort too, Austin. With I don't know how cloak works or what cloak technically does. I just know it can be used to soak stuff.
I've never tried using cloak for it, but I mean, I can.
What does cloak do exactly? So don't play
Immune to magic damage.
Keeps you warm on a cold night.
Yeah, you can try it if you guys want to try it, because that can mitigate a lot of damage during the shade phase.
And you want
Yeah,
us to
I'll give it a
run?
shot.
Yeah, you want us to run them to stairs?
The stair wall, because we shouldn't really be fighting over there.
Yeah,
for the rest of
just
the fight.
along this wall in general here.
So call it out. If it's something you can do and you're running away, call it out. Otherwise, make sure you're stacked with everyone else.
I'm probably gonna pop Tide during like when we're pulling them over there, depending on damage.
Did I get Beast or no?
Oh yeah, my bad.
That's basically it.
You can't move and trank anymore, can you?
You either cloak and run it to stairs, or you run it to stairs and then cloak it before it drops, or you stack it in.
Can you move and trank anymore, or was that just one of the legendary things? Or the
Nope.
artifact? No, damn.
It's channeling.
And Legion could.
Yeah, so it'll be called.
Really?
Yeah, it was part of those. The ability is called Ember Blast Kuriyami. If it'll put a circle around you. If you get that, we don't know for sure that cloak works, but worst case scenario, it causes someone to die, and we learned. Ideally, if it does work, it mitigates a lot of damage for the raid when it targets the people that can. Like, I'm pretty sure Turtle will work with it. I'm pretty confident in that. Same with you, actually, Marxist, if you want to ice block it over there.
You have to call it though.
Yeah.
I probably theoretically should be able
It
to.
realistically
Tide for both transitions.
Are you comfortable trying that, Marxist? Just blinking out and ice blocking it over there?
And then is Evan gonna wings him back out of fire, or? Cause
He can just
like,
the fire isn't an instant give. He can just get out of it. Because realistically, whenever it drops, you're standing in fire already, right? So that's normal damage at that point. Because he's not taking the initial burst.
I mean, that's fair.
And worst case, and if he has a blink or something, or night phase soul shape, if he blinks out and soul shapes in, however he wants to do it.
Little Shop of Horrors is a pretty old movie.
I mean, I've seen it.
So yeah, we'll try for cloak. We'll use turtle. We'll use ice block, stuff like that to just try to reduce damage on the raid.
Okay.
And that.
Focus on this guy now.
Yeah, 86.
Yeah,
There's an
depending on
old
what,
one too.
Where you live, though, like the Egger bomb thing. Because
I
where
think
we're
there's-
at, like, I'm only 3 years past that.
I think there's one, like a really old one from the 70s or 60s.
I watched
But yeah,
the original.
86.
Everyone, oh, it's not ready. Who's not ready? Cam, there we go.
Everybody's
Yeah,
ready.
I'm a 96 baby.
Tanks, it's on you.
Old enough to die for my country. That's not a good metric.
Not old enough to drink necessarily then.
Oh no.
5.
Is that what we're calling you now? Is
2, 1.
Old enough?
Yeah, it's close.
She taking castigates out.
Onto the occultists. Ow. Ah,
Yeah, just wipe it. 2 DPS down in the first 30
what
seconds.
happened?
We had,
Stack with the cascades. Here we go, boys.
there was.
What?
We're
I'm
going
pulling
straight to
12k
hell.
healing on Kalpa.
We going straight to hell.
There was some threat shenanigans there for
It's
a
fine.
second.
I'm gonna solo this. It's fine.
Cultist decided it was time to beat my ass.
I'm gonna keep going until I run out of mana. Or until I die.
Don't.
Told you Zach's been dying every time.
I can't. Okay, the previous poll, I got meleeed by the shade, okay? I don't know what you want me to do.
1v1 you bitches.
You just chain casting regrowth on him?
Yes.
I will live forever.
With
I
energy?
still have a 30k mana.
I got smacked.
It's actually impressive that you still have half your mana. Guys, wipe it up though, please.
That is the quickest we've ever
I'm
wiped
not
here.
healing anyone. I'm just healing.
Just healing with shade, yeah, I'm watching it.
Yeah, he's got him up quite a little bit there.
You would have been
That was fast.
Give him a second, there's ads all over the damn room.
I miss having a Death Knight that,
DPS
or I
Death
miss
Knights.
the Abomination limb on the
Yeah.
Unholy DK.
It was a little handy. That's such an. It's such.
I hate that.
Oh. I did not mean that.
Andy.
It's actually such an overloaded ability too, because it's not just like the utility pulling everyone in. It also does a metric fuck ton of damage, on top of the fact that it yoinks everything.
Man, these
What?
wipes are getting
Settle
expensive.
down. Only Convoke isn't the best ability?
Oh.
I'm having
No
a hard
way.
time believing that, considering
Me
how many
too.
Convoke Mancers we
Hey,
have.
Kyrian sims close and is actually better in some situations.
Antically, no.
I don't.
I will get you. Oh, you already got yourself. Okay.
Yes. They res themselves.
Dude, that's what makes them Death Knights.
Okay. Another pull in.
Yeah, make sure you guys take Castigate out. That's a lot of damage.
Oh. Don't forget to send kill this.
Aww.
Alrighty, thanks. It's on you.
Oh no.
5,
That's
4,
horrifying.
3, 2, 1.
No. No.
Stop them!
Alright, ready for this?
Get that castration out of melee.
Bleed, bleed, bleed.
Bleeding.
Essence fonts are down.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are
Don't let Serena die.
Yeah, like,
What's
I know,
happening?
I know it might be a meme to let me die at this
Oh,
point,
it
guys.
is one hell of a meme.
But like, watch that shit, Knight. They're just playing with my life.
I saw.
Isn't that their job?
Alright, how close are we?
Smash.
Breathing in?
Oh, it's still
Do we bleed
50%.
now?
I'm gonna this way.
Assassins.
Stop, I'm trying
I
to
got
drag
hit with an assassin while I was channeling.
Bitch.
Yeah, we can't. You guys don't want to bleed when there's a lot of ads out, because the little guys also do random damage casts.
Last time I was able to do a full cast for a time, so.
Got lucky.
Return to stone.
Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them.
Vanquisher's down.
Essence font.
I'm just keeping up my hots. Tell me when to stop keeping up hots.
I feel like we're supposed to get infusers soon, so just keep an eye
Yeah,
out.
we could push
There
him
they are,
on this
there they are.
vanquisher. Like when they...
Infusers.
Yeah, but we can still push him. They'll be done with the infusers by the time we're done pushing. So let's try and push him.
That way we don't get extra infusers.
Alright, he's gonna face. There it is.
Okay, remember, run on purple.
Dropping time.
Remember, if you have a mute, just take it to the stair by the wall. Or by the stairs.
Back up, and we gotta work on killing this vanquisher. Get in. Walk forward.
That is way. Behind him.
Fuck.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, that's what we meant by random. That's what we meant by random. He
Okay, that
fades
makes
in
sense.
randomly now. That's
That makes sense.
I mean, it's
That's not
100
bad.
energy.
Damn it.
We lost 2 healers. Can we B-res one of them? No. We're gonna lose the tank too.
It's over.
Yeah. All over now.
So I wasn't paying attention to my DVM. Does it say who it's going on?
No,
He's got to look at his
Yeah.
like where he's facing.
So
like you
his
can see he's
energy-
doing it right now.
No, that was the tank one. His energy, he does it every time his energy hits 100.
Gotcha.
If you have him targeted, you'll see his energy constantly tick up. Every time it hits 100, he'll face a random direction. It'll be a random player. So theoretically, if everyone's stacked up on his ass, it should just face his ass, and you have to step to the side.
I mean, standard raid frame should have his health bar somewhere on your screen too, and you can see his energy there as well.
Side.
Guys, where you go?
Up the stairs.
Sorry, in my head it was still an artificer.
But yeah, so it's every time his energy hits 100, he'll face a random player and do that. So you just gotta step to the side of facing.
That was just kind of, everybody was still way behind him, and
Can we tell if they're a random player or no? Like,
what?
Will it say if you're the random player chosen?
No, I don't think so. It's just you gotta watch if he turns to face you.
How long is the cooldown of Manatide?
3 minutes. I'll be able to pop it for both of those things, I think. I'm just doing it on transition because I don't have to. I can pop it and move.
For Manatide?
Yeah. Oh, Manatide. No, I popped it during the first phase.
I do agree with that too. The issue we were having with the Vanquisher is that we had the infusers come out, so our focus got moved elsewhere. And then I think we also had assassins or cultists, one of the two.
You're realistically only going to get about 10% of your mana back out of a mana.
I love green tea.
Okay, just
So
tell
is
me when you
there-
stop it.
I know you guys are already trying to time a lot, but is there a way for us to time it so we have the Vanquisher lower by the time this happens?
Vanquishers have a lot more health than Heroic.
Melee should be focusing on the Vanquisher, but we should also just be pulling the two together, because tanks still need to swap on the Vanquisher, right? So they need to be side by side.
And that way we're
since
getting
we
cleave
don't wanna
damage on
pull
both
the
too.
shade.
Agreed.
FYI,
They were
Kurt,
really
I'm-
far apart there.
I'm standing kind of around Moon,
Yeah.
and Manatide is a pretty short range.
I'll stand near you.
Oh, I didn't.
I'll call it out when I pop it.
Actually,
but yeah,
no,
you gotta be relatively close.
Okay, that makes sense. I
'Cause,
didn't know if there was an AoE debuff.
I actually healed Killfast there for 573,000.
Wait, what AoE debuff? Which one? Are you talking about the shade taunt swap? Okay. That makes sense. I mean, couldn't you still stack them, and couldn't you just have them off to the side theoretically? Because
Or maybe behind, like where DPS is.
yeah, that way they're closer.
That way we
Maybe-
can still kill him and still be behind the boss.
Maybe push Killfast when Vanquisher's 25? That'd be better.
Yeah, we might just deal with an extra wave of ad stibs. It's Heroic. We just have to play with new timings.
Yeah, I was just trying to push him right after those infusers, and I think the Vanquisher was like at half. So
They have a
that's-
lot more health than
yeah.
Heroic.
Because with that Vanquisher, infusers come out, and then I think as soon as we killed that Vanquisher, more infusers come out. So I think we were trying to push it while that Vanquisher was alive so that we didn't deal with the second set of infusers.
Infusers come out regardless of the self.
This is gonna be. tighter timing, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is fine. We'll get the timing down.
Yeah, just push him a little slower, and we'll see what comes out whenever he's lower, you know? Because if we have to deal with another wave of little lads, and then we can push him as the Vanquisher's lower, it might be better.
Yeah, I think we really need to get over to Diamond faster. Because he spun around, and even though people knew it was coming, there was no way any of you could have gotten out of that smash. Because you were, you guys were out here. You can see all the dead bodies out here.
Yeah.
And KL Thos was behind Diamond. So he spun around, and he nailed everybody in front of him. And it's a quick cast, so you gotta be kind of close to him.
Yeah, and I was over there because I was working on the Vanquisher trying to pop him down quick.
So yeah, we need to move faster to Diamond as well.
Let's do it.
Just more practice. Yeah.
Get a full timer.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ridiculous traitors! Gods, stop them!
Fonts, okay.
Yeah. Here, let me break it down. Yeah, I'm gonna make it now. Give me some time and you'll see.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
My load has been blown.
I didn't hear any noises, I don't believe you.
There we go.
Here, I'll pop tight. Mana tight.
Another interruption from the Castle Guard.
Like, you just have to be within the square. You see this big square.
Go healing.
Assassins.
Call this first.
Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them.
Essence Fonts.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
KL Thos is at 4.
Yeah, we gotta slow down, don't put any more hots on.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
I hope that lightning talk one.
And diffusers.
Diffusers are up, yep.
So we can kill the infusers and get the Vanquisher to like 30?
Yeah, and then I can.
You could probably start putting hots on him again.
Okay, Vanquisher's at 50.
Alright, let's go.
40.
Push him.
30.
30%.
Infusers.
Assassin's coming down.
Fuck,
Infusers.
Infusers, guys.
It's too late.
Yeah, because we said earlier we had the wave of infusers right afterwards too.
Yeah.
Can someone stun this one?
You have to wait till after these infusers.
Yeah, because we'll have it almost dead at that point, eventually.
When it's to stack up. We also get a cultist there
Stack up,
too.
stack up.
Trudge and I are gonna die, I think. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
The like
High
three
energy.
ways we have to cultists.
Behind him.
Behind him. We got tranquility here. I think I got hit by the tank mechanic.
I'm dead.
Fuck, that fire does a lot of damage.
Yeah, you have to wait till after, because we'll get infusers. We'll still be on the Vanquishers. We're going to get another set of infusers, and then a cultist. You have to wait till after that wave, I think, Sims. We had a lot of ads up.
We actually made it through that part.
Behind him.
I think something else we need to do is...
And again, if you're immuning fire, you don't want to take it into our path or into the
Behind him.
Yeah, we need to... Like, the fire needs to be kind of on the move. You can't be between the tanks.
Can we book the Phoenix?
It's a wipe. This guy's standing fire.
I figured we could still play it out.
That's the whole fight. There's nothing new here on out. That's the thing.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their
So what my guild did to clear Kel'Thas was all the after the torture is like 20% HP. All the healers just like blow their entire load on Kel'Thas, so we could skip like those ad phases.
Yeah, so you delayed Artificer a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, when is that?
So basically, when the torture is 20% health, all the healers just pour everything on Kel'Thas and try to face him on that moment.
So you want us to stop DPSing at when we get?
No,
to
you keep DPSing him. You keep DPSing him, but like all the healers just start healing non-stop on Kel'Thas.
I'll innervate you. I'll innervate you, Evan, for that.
Cool.
So if you have Embalmer's Oil and Divine Awakening, that's the time to use it.
Can I get a codex, please? I really want to take the Guardian.
I don't have any other codexes, and it'd be a codex for one person at this point.
Alright, whatever. We'll just do it without it.
And then basically after that, the first shade phase, it would be just we would have the ads and stuff, and once the red orbs drop and healers
he's not on the server.
and then
Fucking Tibbs.
kill all the ads while we heal Kel'Thas after the next phase.
I'm gonna take Resto FNV so I get Ursul's Vortex.
I don't think you even need to. Well, Innervate would be nice, but like Mana Tide on top of, and all three of us in Mana Tide would probably be good too.
Doesn't Mana Tide just return mana?
Yeah, just 6 mana back.
Yeah, so realistically, as long as Evan dumps more than 10% of his mana before Mana Tide goes down and then gets the Innervate, nothing will be wasted, right?
Like 20 yards is corner to corner one of these squares, basically. So you don't have to be that close.
And so yeah, once Darthos hits like the 20-30 range, I'll innervate you, Evan.
Sounds good.
Focus. Maybe in Voodoo it automatically focuses Kel'Thas.
Everyone's ready. Tanks, it's on you.
Can't set focus in the fight.
No, if I put set focus on the fight, it doesn't show on my thing.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, if you're in combat. That's kind of fucked up. I know Voodoo does. It works in combat for Voodoo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Renethos traitors! Gods, stop them!
Not today.
The occultist.
I want to be able to audibly hear all of the healers blowing
There's
their
your
load.
innervate.
Thank you.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
So I only heard one healer blow his load.
Is it worth it for me to off heal KILL during that time?
Yeah, if you have nothing else going on, may as well, right?
So he's already at 40.
Can you guys push it on this Vanquisher or no? Or is it smart?
Yeah, we could push him.
Push it.
Just gotta...
We're gonna get infusers.
Do we?
I don't know.
After this Vanquisher we do.
Okay, well we
So
can
if
push
you
it
guys
right
do it
now.
Do it. Push it.
Kill the assassins, guys. Don't focus on the Vanquisher.
I'm dead.
I drink the water.
I got thread again, I think. Yeah.
Down this side over there.
I'll Toki. I don't think we're gonna end up getting the infusers now.
No, we don't.
Okay, can we stack the ads up on boss's
Human
ass?
body.
They're all ranged ads.
Oh, well, fuck.
So ranged, kill the ads. All melee, stay on shade.
Oh, fuck.
Turd, get the Phoenix when it gets close. Okay, Fiend's free casting still, all the way into that.
Fuck.
We dead.
You know, we could probably delay Darathos by like 10 seconds, guys.
Yeah. We probably should. We should just when
Almost
he's
died.
low, we can
Stop DPS.
hold DPS.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
And, like,
Because
we'll stop DPS.
we were close. We were really close there.
We'll stop DPS at like 20% and basically give you guys, you know, by 10 seconds or something like that for you guys.
Because
That's what some guilds do. Is they
I know.
just keep Darathos up.
That's the strat I was talking about having us do the other day. Remember? But that was the point. Yeah, the idea was you way overheal the fight and keep Darathos up. That's what we were gonna do.
Because I feel like if we were
And that's
if we were able to finish healing him up to phase him before that Vanquisher died, I feel like did it spawn the ads before or after the Vanquisher died? I feel like it was after.
It's all time based. It all depends on how fast we are.
Okay.
Well, once Darathos is dead, that's why the timers in this fight are so bad. I think is because it's all based on when Darathos dies.
Okay.
And it gets really fucky.
Because it's the
So
second
we're not-
Vanquisher that spawns in the infusers.
So once Darathos hits 30% DPS, stop, because realistically dots and stuff will carry him a little bit lower until the healers want us to go again.
I mean, we're not having any healing problems when Darathos is up.
Yeah, so we'll just keep Darathos up until...
Just kill all the ads and keep Darathos around. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Even with
And
just the
and
3
then-
healers, we're fine.
Yeah, and then once the shade pops, and we kill Darathos, and then kill the shade, and then we kind of do the regular thing at that point. Yeah.
Then we have to make it through a single phase rather than try to make it through 2 phases.
Yep.
Basically.
Yeah.
Well, and the shade at the end is shorter than the first shade, right?
That's a hero.
On second infusers. That's what my guild did. So like the moment second infusers came in, they blew up ads and as well as healers.
During the second ad phase?
Yeah, second ad phase and
Alright.
second
You can shoot for that.
Second, okay. I'll try to call it out. Is it ready? Check. Hey, if we can get this done, guys, there'll be 2 new bosses again.
Oh, I'm gonna eat. Don't worry.
And getting a couple new bosses each week while still managing to progress the entirety of normal, we're doing pretty good. Everyone is ready, tanks. It's
Make
on
it
you.
progressively more difficult as you go through.
I know.
So...
Oh wait. Set focus. There you go.
AOTC first try. 1 shot. Yeah, remember DPS. Once Darathos hits like roughly 30%, we're stopping DPS on him.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit.
What
happened?
My focus went to high torture Darathos for some
Fix it.
reason.
Yeah.
That's okay. I could just press
Oh,
buttons.
res Tibbs.
My game is frozen.
Oh, res Tibbs.
And mine's locking up.
Res Tibbs.
What the fuck is this?
I'm dead.
All right, who's lag switching?
Yeah,
That's 5 minutes.
Wait,
Yeah, let's
just
back
everyone
up.
stack up real quick. We'll get.
That was my bad. Oh shit.
That wasn't just you. There was other issues there too.
My
Knight's
ping
game.
is 300. What the fuck?
Mine's still 70.
Right. How come my hots aren't going in kill toss? Type torture Darathos.
It wasn't just you, Turd. Knight locked up and Tibbs locked up.
Yeah. I've got 60 ping out here in the sticks.
Yeah, like I said, I have a ping of 73, 71.
Look at our beautiful accumulation of dead bodies.
I'm gonna restart my game.
Okay. Antically, like it depends on your UI. Like personally, I like in LUI it shows up on the data panels at the bottom right. In vanilla WoW, I think you hover over the systems icon, the system icon.
That's it.
Oh, that doesn't work. Only Warcraft.
What the fuck was that?
Like, but if you're using a custom UI, like depending on what you're using, we will have no idea.
I'll be the first one there.
I also have mine showing in Titan panel, so.
Oh no, damn it. It's not fair.
I don't know. If you're on our server, it's possible. Like, depending on which server it put us on, which, given I started the raid, it might have us on Whisperwind, which is a central server.
Thought that was a good idea.
It's the server. That's just where I ended up. It's a server that I've been playing on off and on since I was fucking 13.
Since you were fucking.
Please don't be
A little bit
fucking
longer than that.
13-year-olds.
God damn it.
The one game I've been playing since I was 8 or 7 was Warcraft. I haven't just stopped. The custom games, not the actual game.
Yeah, I have buddies that still play customs. Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Should be back in
Have you guys heard the game One Piece Random Defense?
Yes.
It takes your soul.
Don't talk to Austin about. Don't talk to Austin about Warcraft 3.
One Piece Random Defense. I've spent like, I think some days I spent like 13, 14 hours.
Do we now have Feast? Oh, there it is now.
Dude, a good use of time, something that was always fun, was to like literally waste entire days playing garbage like or gladiators and fucking dying all the time.
Troll and Elves is one of the best games I've ever played too.
Oh, Trolls and Elves. So good.
Thanks.
Such a fun game.
Everyone's ready, Tanks. It's on you.
Fort, please.
Uther Party when?
Uther Party. Have you heard of canned bread?
God.
The party's
Before
lit.
friendship was born.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're killing the Nos boss, boys.
Oops.
Just lost a cultist. Get Darthos to 30ish, and then we're gonna stop damage.
Essence once. Essence once.
Stop damage on Darthos. Stop damage on.
Okay.
And there you go. There's your innervate, Heaven.
I'm bleeding.
This is supposed to delay it.
Another interruption from the castle guard.
Okay, kill Darthos.
Coming anyways.
Darthos.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Did they fix it, Jared?
Must have.
I don't know. Our guild never killed Darathos though while healers
Yeah.
was
My guild did it too. They left Darthos at like 50% until the shade came down.
Maybe it
Tide
has to
Sim.
be 50?
Or I mean, Mana Tide.
No, they probably just fixed it. That's definitely not doing the fight intentionally.
When did Stealth House fade? I thought it was like something.
45.
Let's wait for the first round of infusers.
What's he at?
39.
He's at 38.
And his Vanquisher's almost dead, but we just got a bunch of ads.
I'm gonna take away my life options.
So a little bit after this Vanquisher comes down is when the infusers spawn in.
Yep. And we want to wait till after the second set of infusers to push him if we can.
I'm scared of casting log growth.
We want to
He's not that close.
Okay.
We want to wait till the second set of infusers.
Now you want to be careful.
Yeah, stop all heals on him
Infusers?
now. And heal the fallen season.
After the next set of infusers. Becoming short. They come.
Far away from kill. That's what they call it.
Okay, infusers are down. Infusers down.
Damn it, Priam! I had my eye on that fucking ball forever. I was saving it.
Infusers dead. Infusers dead. Get the
push.
We have
Yeah,
the
ours is almost
assassins. Assassins and cultists.
Push him.
Yeah, push him, push him.
DPS try to kill it. It's down.
Fuck.
Oh, we
I heard
were
something.
literally a second slow. There's a infuser down.
Far side.
Infusers. Two infusers. If you
That guy's returning to stone.
and we got new assassins.
This is bad.
Behind him, behind him, behind him.
Thing or for you guys
Oh,
healers.
it's not yet, not yet.
Wait, did that cheat there?
Move.
Heads up.
Fuck.
I want to be stacked in, dude. If you're out there, the Phoenix was fixated on. Typhoon, the Phoenix turd. The assassin got returned on off. I'll have another knockback.
I keep not pressing the right key. Calculate.
This poll's a shit show.
Yeah, we had to push like literally 2 seconds faster. There's no like all the timings on that are crazy.
I just die so that I could rest everyone. Never mind.
And that fire ticks so hard.
What exactly went me?
You gotta damage him up to 55, right?
I mean more in terms of getting the ad timing right, rather than
Oh,
the
yeah,
actual
yeah.
damage on the boss. Because like if we get the ad timing right, the damage on the boss is easy.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened to me too, by the way. They said watch out for the fire, and I was like panic, and I ran back and forth a couple of times, and it killed me because I didn't know which way to go. My brain just shut down.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yep.
You just have to watch which way the angry elf man is facing.
See, that wasn't the issue because I saw which way he was facing, and I was in the way, but I couldn't decide which direction I wanted to go to get out of the way.
Run straight at him. He'll get
Oh.
intimidated and stop the cast. It works on mages in PvP all the time, trust me.
You're right, you're right.
So I don't know, Tibbs. How do you want to do this then?
It was almost perfect. We just need to do a little bit better.
I don't
It's the
know if-
right idea.
I don't know if delaying Darthos actually did anything though.
No, I really don't think it did.
I liked the part when Zach died.
I think if we clear Darathos out, because it seems that they've fixed that now.
Did we get the pedestal healing
and
on top
we
of
do
what
the
we did?
pedestal healing, then we'll be easier able to control the timing, right?
Well,
'Cause we'll have a little bit more leniency.
to some extent, but they already had him at 43%, so they had the button press to push him away.
Yeah, we were just sitting there waiting for about 15, 20 seconds.
Nature's swiftness, weak roll, he would have probably pushed it.
Yeah, they were like a single like fucking GCD away from pushing him. It was just a matter of figuring out which ads to push him on, because after the second infusers, it looks like it works, but it looks like you guys need to do it as we're killing the second infusers, not after they're dead, Tips. If that makes sense, because
I really feel like killing or pushing them as infusers are like coming in, because they're the least threatening ads. Honestly, they go down in the quickest.
But the problem is they're all the way across the room.
Right, so that's what I'm saying.
And they have to deal with the Phoenix at the same time.
But
Leaves DPS scattered.
if you do it as the second infuser come out, by the time Shade's actually moving, they should be dead.
Yeah, I mean I don't disagree with you.
Because
there,
isn't
but
the second
one bad
infuser
cast?
What's it? Is the second? Wasn't the second infuser pack also only one infuser?
I think it got fucked up. It was two infusers, but it was because it came down right in the middle of it. I think that fucked up the number that came down or something.
Because I thought the previous polls wasn't it 2 infusers, then 1 infuser, then 2 infusers?
I don't know.
Has it been 2 every time?
2 and 2 and 2 every time.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been
party
one on the
size.
left side. I don't know about
Yeah.
the right side. So
Yeah, okay. So one of them, I've been seeing 2 one time, and I thought I've been seeing one time. So
So I think our biggest issue is when we push him and we have assassins up, because the assassins just fucking jump all over the place. And it's
cleave.
really hard to
we
set them
can't
down.
we can't be stacked while assassins are up.
I remember her like it was yesterday. She was so beautiful to me. In my mind, sometimes I'll run away to this time back in history. She reminds me of the summertime, way back in 2003. Hey, she was a cutie in a sundress. I told her I just had to confess, I got a crush on you, darling. Them long tan legs got me falling. And I know we just met, yeah, yeah. But I heard that love at first sight ain't a myth. Oh no, yeah. I wanna take you out on a dance floor, girl. I wanna hear you screaming out for some more, girl. I wanna do something that they call crazy. Call you my baby, my pretty lady. I wanna be with you until we're fucking 80. I wanna watch the sunset with you daily. Keep my baby safe as we live, always chase.
I mean, if you want, we could just hero for the first one to try and get through it and see what happens.
Trying to figure out what the second one's timing is, then make a full go of it or something.
Maybe we just time it right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get it in one
Well,
every
let's do
time.
it. Let's just do it proper. Let's keep doing it proper right now.
Guys, I'm pretty sure if we one-shot all 3 of the next bosses, we actually make the Sludge Fist this week.
Enerva is completely insane and complete bonkers. I've seen people like kill council and still not have a kill on Enerva.
Is that even possible?
Well, yeah, if you go to a different save.
Oh, I see.
Waiting on Knight still, or is Knight back?
His screen is still on the login screen.
Okay.
He's probably yelling at his brother and sister and niece and nephew or something. Stop using the damn internet!
Disconnected me again. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, we figured that. Yeah, so next week, guys, we're just gonna be killing Sludge Fist, Stone Legion, into Nathria. So normal, and we'll be coming straight into Heroic. So,
Dope.
assuming Turd's around.
Turd, don't fail us.
I like to tickle turds.
Okay, so I'm gonna do another ready check since there's a bit of a delay, and then as long as this one goes clean, we're gonna be pulling. Yo, oh.
Knight's locking in.
Oh. I thought he was back in already. Everyone's ready but you, Knight. Whenever you're in, let us know and we'll pull. He might have DC'd again.
Oh, bro, we have Firelands next week.
Do we?
I think, yeah. Yeah, Firelands are this coming week.
I'm good. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my warlock's name. Animal Crossing.
I saw that.
That's lovely. I'd like to order 12 of them.
Yeah, we're not delaying Darthos this time, guys. I'm still gonna give you innervate whenever Darthos is like 30ish%. Evan.
2,
Sounds good.
1.
Are we just killing the?
You're just killing them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna use the pedestal. Go bleed, go bleed.
Another interruption from the castle guards. Dispose of them.
Vanquisher's down.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them. More of those fools.
Turn to stone.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Alright, he's at 40.
Vanquisher in a second, right?
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to
Alright,
interfere.
hold off on, don't heal him anymore. Oh, he got pushed.
Oh, we got the Vanquisher.
Yeah, that Essence font had already been healed to full when you said that.
Hey, Tibbs, fuck it. Try it. Let's try to hero and get through it. Free one on the Vanquisher. Stay stacked behind the shade, probably, but... Fucking yeeted that thing.
Look out, look out, look out.
Typhoon the Phoenix.
Vanquisher's dead. Second.
I got the next Typhoon.
Oh god.
Can we move him?
He's going back.
Second, this needs to move. We're gonna be on fire. Yeah. Typhoon.
Second. Good shit, guys.
Give me a stack to not enough people stacked.
Oh, we got it to the next phase.
God, that fucking fire.
That was
You
here.
guys got, like, we gotta get out of the fire
Yeah,
as
like-
soon as it drops.
Tanks. Like, you guys were just holding him there. In deep melee, we're kind of fucked with it.
Because it puts like an immolate dot on you that hurts so bad.
Have innervate again whenever it's needed.
Yeah, I'll take it now.
There it is.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Return
Down.
stone. Infusers.
There's one on the fire side.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Oh my god.
Fucking A. I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to switch targets. I'm sorry, guys.
How much did we lose on
Additional
Cal?
guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Is there no more orbs?
I didn't see him drop an orb over there.
Where?
Where I'd killed the infused over there on the fire side.
I picked it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
We have a B-res.
I'll be res tonight.
Fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow
Or
them
stay
to
with
interfere.
you cast it.
I'm popping Symbol of Hope for mana.
Infusers.
Infusers.
2 on the right.
One on the left,
One on the
three
other
this
side
time.
too.
The B-res?
You have the viewers.
Additional guards are en route.
Oh,
Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Knight was here.
Infuser over here, guys.
I can't cast it. Get B-res, Sewa. Good show.
Another interruption from
I
the
got
castle
thank you
guard.
for your aggro.
Dispose of them.
Yeah.
Knight, you there?
You wouldn't let me accept the res.
Should have said something, man.
This game's so fucking jank tonight. I don't know why it's broken.
I just died.
Those ads started stacking up in a pretty brutal fashion there. So that's the second infuser wave you were talking about your group heroed on since it's the extra. I'm assuming turd. Okay.
That timing actually felt decent, just taking down the Vanquisher with the Shade. Like, if it's just a Vanquisher, it's...
We heroed for that.
We heroed. All the healing cooldowns went off during
Yeah.
that part, dude. Like, everything was gone.
Okay.
Are we lacking deeps? Is that the problem?
I mean, ideally, we should have 2 more, maybe 3 more.
Yeah, realistically, we should have a healer per 5 people.
Realistically, you can actually push it to 16 and have 3 healers.
Mhm.
Is really the way to do it. I don't know how they scale it with groups, though, in this raid. That's how it used to be anyway, though.
So I've used up all my spiritual, my Divine Awakening potion.
Yeah. So we, like I said, we pushed before the second set of infusers that time, right? That's why the Vanquisher is like basically full health.
There was an essence font that popped when we didn't want it to.
Okay. God, the ads stacking up. I see why your group fucking heroed there in the last one, because the ads started stacking up in a wild way.
Like during the second phase 1.
Yeah, with the second set of infusers.
Yeah, we'll save hero for sometime in the second then.
So we want to, again, I still hold that we probably want to try to push with the second set of infusers. Like, as they come out, you guys want to push them whenever we're switching to them, because then they should be dead by the time the Shade's actually down. And then we shouldn't get another ad wave. Anyways, do a red check. And sorry, Sewa, we tried to get that B-res out on you earlier. It was just initially went on night and we didn't know what was going on with it.
That
Oh, no
ends
worries.
when he said B-res him. Like, I had to go across the entire room to be able to reach you.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it again because I had just tried to B-res Knight, so I already had someone with a pending or whatever.
No worries at all.
Alright. I like to have so many B-reses in this game.
Druids?
DK.
This was
Thank
Wrath
you
of
for
the
making
Lich
that
King.
a long full timer so I had time
5,
to eat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Criticals, traitors! Gods, stop them!
Bleed, bleed, bleed.
Please still chant that.
Another interruption for the Castle God.
Blood for the blood god.
Skulls to the skull throne.
That's right.
Christ.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure
Mana
that
tide
their
come down.
deaths are swift.
Cultists up. Assassins up.
About to hit 40.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
I'm turn to stone.
You're not gonna.
So we're just waiting for these other infusers, right?
Yeah. This is the first. Is this the first or second set of infusers?
This will be the first set of infusers.
So you're waiting for the second set, Tibbs.
So we got release
Yeah,
Careful
okay,
healing
so,
that essence font.
yeah, I'm not gonna touch the essence font.
Oh wow! Oh, that timer was wrong. We just now got the Vanquisher. Infusers are still a ways away.
Infusers are going to be coming up at any moment now.
We could have pushed. Fucking Christ! Pushed sweet DPS so much faster that time. The timing was so different.
Infusers.
He popped the.
Was it my
You're up.
flourish? My
Yep.
flourish hit him. Oh my god.
There's
I thought I was far away enough that it wouldn't hit him.
Stack up and move over.
All
Check
melee
for
on the
first.
Vanquisher. Everyone on the Vanquisher.
We need to be interrupting these guys though so we can pull them in. Or we need to.
Heads up, it's coming down on us.
I'm gonna tranquility the moment he does this. Okay.
Look out.
Tranquility. Yeah.
That was my bad. I was trying to boop the Phoenix away because the Phoenix was catching up to us.
I got hit by the tank mechanic.
God.
Oh my god, that was my bad. I didn't think my flourish was gonna
Well,
hit him.
that's also unfortunate because we totally could have pushed there because of how much faster we killed that first Vanquisher.
The infusers always come up after the second Vanquisher.
Yeah. Yeah, but if we kill the Vanquisher in that same time frame and Galthos is at 44 again, we can actually push there before the second Vanquisher comes out. But that was the fastest we've pushed yet, so it's hard to say, you know.
I think we got an extra essence font there.
I Guardian 8 spirited him when we did the first bleed.
Did you delay it a little bit into the bleed so we got the bigger ticks on it or something? Because you want to make sure Guardian Spirit's up, like, not necessarily for the first 2 ticks, but for the last 2 ticks, because they do progressively more.
Yeah, that's why I pushed so fast that time.
Okay, yeah, because if we can push that fast again, we can push, like, basically with the death of the first Vanquisher.
I think that's what we started doing on normal too.
That is what we started doing on normal. It's just we weren't pushing it that fast this time. But if we can be doing it again, that'd be the ideal.
Yeah, I got it. We got this. I can smell it.
Reflasks, by the way.
Oh, Cam still. Let me finish. Hold on.
You couldn't
We're
just
like
walk.
doing a ready check and
You're
shit.
ready check. I'm like, no, I'm still here on the floor.
You couldn't just fucking like walk your
Hey,
happy ass
hey.
over here.
No.
He spends less time dead than you do.
Careful,
Damn.
Tibbs, your flask is gone.
I'm trying to find the right one in my bags.
Game, your flask.
Also,
is
why I
gone.
didn't hit ready.
How messy are your bags?
It's
Oh, I
Addy
got like
bags.
6 different flasks.
I use Addy bags so my
Because I'm
bags are
selling them.
organized, but then fucking can't find a
Oh,
flask.
Oh
no.
no! Wait!
Oh,
no!
no. Don't do
no
it.
pull timer. No pull timer. No pull timer.
When you just hear robotic knight screaming in the distance.
Let us know when you're ready, Knight.
Let's go.
This is not our night. We're missing people. We're having connection issues.
But we've already killed a boss, so we're doing good.
We made progress.
Yep.
Boss at a time.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now we're gonna progress to 2 bosses.
Yeah, we're gonna kill Sun King here on this next pull. Yeah, if we can get that same, if we can pull that same timing off on the Vanquisher and on Kill Thoth, we can push that first Vanquisher like we do in normal.
Okay, well, we're just gonna DPS shit. And bleed.
Having 3 ranged is so rough.
Yeah.
Night change faster. Should definitely do Firelands next week. That'll gear some random people up too.
Yeah. Like Terra and
Night Rogue.
Knight says that he's ready. It's only Discord that's lagging out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Try
and Night
talking
Rogue,
again, Knight.
Okay, if he says he's ready in game, let's go. Thanks, it's on you. Oh god.
You could change the server.
Yeah, I will. I think it's at Essential right now, but we're. I have to.
Yeah, I constantly change it back and forth.
I do too.
The other one too.
I change yours sometimes too if it starts lagging.
Opening.
So many stacks. So many bleeds.
The assassins.
I'm stoned, right? Free Marxist.
Should you be saying that on Discord?
Yeah. FBI. McCarthy's coming after you any minute.
Bleeding.
Yeah, everyone.
Night streaming too. You're fucked.
Bleeds about half.
How dare you vocally support communism?
Drop it dead time.
500.
Bleed is done. Communism.
Yeah,
if
that
you will.
one was a little early.
Do not allow them to interfere.
You're dying really fast, so you guys can get kill Thoths too with these.
Can we focus ads, guys, and leave the Vanquisher for just a moment?
Vanquisher doesn't affect the rest
It
of the
doesn't
time.
matter.
Oh, okay.
Once the fight's like, going proper, timing is going on regardless of what we're doing. It doesn't care about us anymore. Oh, nice, they grouped up. I got a Vortex down.
Okay, Kael'thas is almost at 45 here. We have Vanessa's Fountain, he's at 40, so it's actually 42.
Return to stone.
Super pushing me.
Push him. Like,
Okay, it's coming down now.
these fiends. Kill these fiends, guys.
This is actually really good.
Yeah,
Good
that's
timing.
perfect.
That was beautiful, guys. Now stack up behind him. Get him to purple as fast as.
This looks.
Everyone focused. Burn cooldowns, whatever you got. Move after this. Move.
Popping tide. Look out,
Watch
look out,
out.
look out, look out. Oh, pull him. We still got a little space here.
Stop.
Look out, he's gonna do a frontal.
Yep, here in a second.
I flourished.
Typhoon?
Look out, look out, look out.
Watch out.
I'm being bad.
Zach.
I know.
Okay,
I'm dying
he's-
every
Good
He's going
shit,
back.
guys. Alright.
Okay, that was actually really good.
Do we res Zach?
Yeah, we want the AoE.
Okay, someone's getting you.
Bleed if you can.
Okay. If you haven't started bleeding, don't bleed. If you haven't already started, don't start.
Additional guards are en route.
We're gonna hit.
What's the next phase?
90, right, Tibbs?
Yes.
How important is it to kill this Vanquisher right now? Should I burn cooldowns?
It helps the tanks.
Remember, it's not this upcoming infuser thing that drops, it's the next infusers that
We're
we
gonna throw.
hero on.
Confusers, I'll call for it.
Range probably want to be kind of where Cam's at. So
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna
the
try
other
and
side
slow
infuser.
and get the left one here. Great one. Cheesers.
Another interruption from the Castle Guard.
I got this infusion,
And when the next infusers drop, we are heroing.
Yep.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Assassin.
Bitch.
Marks, do you want to get hero?
It's when they drop.
I mean, not yet.
Oh,
I meant when it.
They're dropping down
Shit.
in a second.
Sorry, I had to specify.
It's okay, they're here. Infusers,
They're here.
infusers. I stunned one of them.
Ours over here is dead.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Can I right click it? Oh, you got it.
Return to stone.
Finish off the assassin.
There's a couple fonts up.
Another interruption from
It's
the
an orb
Castle
for you
Guard.
guys,
Return to
healers.
stone again.
What's the next percent on Kale Toss? When does the next shade come down?
90.
What are we at?
75.
75, but we can push him now if we need to.
We have assassins and
that's-
vanquisher right now.
It's gonna take a while to push him.
If we can focus assassins first and leave the vanquisher. Oh,
Okay,
you guys said that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Another interruption from
How
the
far
Castle
away?
Guard.
Still have 12%.
Return to stone.
There's a cultist too. Finish the return to the assassins.
Should we be trying to push him?
Interruption from the Castle
Kill
Guard.
this Vanquisher before he slams again.
We have another vanquisher down. This vanquisher now.
He's dead.
Additional guards are en route.
A lot of
More
bad stuff.
assassins.
Low on mana. Do you have mana side too?
I have
I
innervate for
already
you.
dropped it for you.
Okay, innovate's good.
Oh my god, everybody's got hit by that.
Another
Turn to stone.
interruption from the Castle Guard.
What's he at? What's he at? Better.
We have
83.
two vanquishers right now. Yeah, we have two fucking vanquishers right now.
Swift mend on you, turd.
What?
Healing you. Scaring me.
7 stacks on one tank.
Kill the low vanquisher. Kill the one vanquisher. It's low.
This.
Another interruption from the Castle Guard.
I'm completely out of mana.
Tia.
86. We just don't have
We
time.
have a B-res up. We have a B-res up.
Nah, there's too many people down now.
Getting ads after ads after ads. We're falling in. That's a wipe.
Okay,
Yeah,
so maybe we need to try to push him after the hero on the fucking users.
Vanquishers start coming up faster and faster there.
That's what it looks
like it.
Because we've got 2 down right now.
So yeah, we might have to just push him with that hero on the second.
Wait, don't rest, don't release, don't release. Timed perfectly.
Yeah. So with that hero, when we're killing those infusers, we might just have to push there, even if we have a vanquisher at half health or something.
Yeah, it's just probably what we have to do.
Because
You are too kind.
Shit's broken.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ridiculous traitors! Gods, stop them!
Ah, I fucked that up.
Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them. Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Bitch ass assassins.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere. Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them.
Suffer my wrath!
seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Just take a deep look inside. Now put your hands up high like you ain't coming down. Go on and touch the sky. Get your feet off the ground. Put your hands up.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Making a stack, then I'm making a rack, and I give it all back to the people who lack. Got me on fleek, no, you got me on flack. Start all the beef, then you take it all back. Didn't believe, now you see me on track. Keep up with me, cause I never look back. Used to know me, but I'm not like my past. Reinvent me like you wish that you had. Let's go. I just wanna touch the sky, West Coast. I just wanna feel alive. I know the way I wanna feel inside, and I go. Living through the painful nights, but I know I'm coming out the other side, and I know I wouldn't want another life. Oh no.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift. Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift. Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Yes! My power! It returns!
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them. Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
I wanna feel alive, feel the blood inside my veins. I wanna slow the time, will you slow it down with me? I think I need to find what it means to be okay. It's broken by design, can't be right without some pain.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
I burn like 1,000 suns!
I need nothing supposed to be something so close to me. Jumping out of this kind of way. You took all of my time and didn't give it back to me. And I don't know what to say. You want to love, but don't wanna feel.
Follow me, Nasha! Sure! You can do better!
Oh, fuck.
You shall all be engulfed in flame! Follow me, Nasha! You must be joking! You shall all be engulfed in flame!
Fuck my 9 to 5, think I'm gonna go insane. Always on the grind, but still everything's the same. I'm sick of wasting time, wish I didn't feel this way. But with this kind of mind, I will figure out my lane, yeah. It's the highs and the lows, the change and the woes, all the fame on the coast and the pain.
Going again?
Knows I want the time just to slow.
Why is Discord fucking broken?
But I know that I might be alone without love. In the worst kind of way, you took all of my time and didn't give it back to me. Wasn't enough, and I don't know what to say. You wanna fall in love, but don't wanna feel the pain. And I'm solo, cause I don't know if I'm alone, if I'm unknown. But I won't go, no I won't go. You ain't never gonna slow me down, cause I feel alive now. You fucked me up in the worst kind of way. You took all of my time and didn't give it back to me. Wasn't enough, and I don't know what to say. You wanna fall in love, but don't wanna feel the pain.
Nope, still broken.
always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep
5,
myself on track.
4,
Keep my head up,
3,
staying strong.
2,
Always moving
1.
on.
Stop them!
And disconnected from WoW. Fuck this game. This night sucks.
Never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm
Yo, fuck it. We're 4 hours in. I died again. Raid's over. We'll get this tomorrow if they don't nail it today without me in this last pool. Technical internet difficulties. Fuck this shit. I don't know what's on it. Like, stream looks fine. Whatever. See you guys next week. Son of a bitch. Later. Yeah, I don't have any lost frames. It's all fucking Blizzard and Discord. What the fuck?